traveling that route, and then there's like a nice thumbnail that's like straight up mother-son.
Yeah, whenever they do the mother-son thing.
You're like, yeah.
I've heard ones where the guy is like real, like they're acting hard on it.
Yeah.
Like the mom-son dynamic of like, Mommy, what are you doing?
Ew.
Yeah, that's too much. Because then I'm like, am I jerking off to a fantasy of fucking my mom right now? Is that...
Well, not your mom, just that guy fucking his mom. You're just appreciator of other people fucking their moms. Doesn't mean you want to fuck your mom.
Yeah, but I'm a staunch anti-motherfucker. You know what I mean? I'm very anti-fucking your own mom.
Yeah, but I mean, doesn't mean you want to appreciate someone else.
True.
Pretending to fuck theirs and like some weird... That dude... Can you imagine getting the call? You went out to be a fucking actor and they're like, hey, let's do a little porn. Like, all right. You go out there and they're like, all right, this lady's your mom. And you're like, Mommy. That's how far you've fallen.
God, I wonder how often that's really happened. A guy fucking his mom.
In
life.
porn? Oh, in life?
I don't think it's very...
I'd say 1 out of 200.
You think it's that prevalent?
Nah, actually, probably not. I'd say 1 out of
1
1,000.
out of 200. That means 1 million in America fuck
That's
their mom.
not that many. Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
1 out of 200.
I think stepmoms is reasonable.
I would say every dude, if you don't fuck your stepmom, you're gay.
True. If you have a stepmom, listener, if you have a stepmom and you haven't at least fingered her.
At least tried.
Fingered her at the Christmas party.
Oh, my God.
And then she said no, and now it's your secret. That's pretty hot.
I mean, that's like...
I'm getting hard down here right now.
Stepmom is the only thing... It's like adopted cousin, stepmom. They're like as hot as it gets.
Adopted cousins.
Adopted cousin.
Adopted Asian cousin.
That's the ace.
My God.
That's the ace of spades in the middle of fucking spank bank, dude.
In the incest world.
If you're in the shower and you can't get it off, dude, you just go AC, adopted cousin, dude. Fucking rip it.
The Joker is gay. The Joker is gay stepdad. You have 2 dads. You fucking dad.
You don't even have a stepdad, dude. You just fucking pretend your dad's your stepdad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
Ace of Spade is definitely adopted cousin. In
Dude.
for the holidays, she's like, and your family's like, she has nowhere to stay. We're gonna put her up in your room. Oh my God,
that's the curveball down the middle.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
That's
You're in my bedroom now.
You're hitting the top of the bunk bed with the ropes, dude.
You'd probably come as soon as they said it. They're like, do you mind if she stays in your room?
You get that first hug in front of her parents. You're like,
oh God, that's nice. A little incest, kick this thing off.
Yeah, that's good.
Incest porn. I feel like there was one I saw a long time ago.
Yeah.
That kind of, in my mind, kicked it off because it was like the first one I saw.
Which one was it?
There's one. It's like she's like a weird-looking, average-looking lady. She does a bunch of these.
Kind of intensifies it.
Yeah, it kind of made it hotter.
Yeah.
And it's like her and I guess her son or her nephew or something. And she's like, get in the bed. We have a big day tomorrow. And then he has a boner, and she's like, "What is that?" She's like, "Well, get rid of it." And then she's like, "Maybe if you put it here, this will help." And then he ends up fucking it. I saw it a while ago.
Yeah, that'll do it. You got imprinted on.
And then I think it's increased. I think that was a groundbreaking incest porn. I think they've all followed suit after that.
Yeah, anyone's that is just like some hot stepmom rolling in, be like, get out of bed. And he's like, I can't, I'm hard. And she's like, oh, come on, Jason. Starts stroking him.
I wonder why that's such a nice fantasy of like somebody making you come out of like it's their duty or like they're helping instinct? You. Not motherly necessarily, but just like them. Like there's doctor scenes like that. There's like where somebody just like makes you come. Just purely, I don't know.
Well, that goes 2 ways because if you get married, you'll get a little bit of like duty fucking sex where they're like, fine, go ahead, put it in, and it's just like fuck this. But if like you're watching someone stepmom be like, come on, we got to catch the bus. It's like, oh my God, yes,
episode 49,
dude. My house has gotten really sexual lately. I told you about the dogs.
The dogs, yeah, you met.
I just got a dog, and my girlfriend's dog sucks my dog's dick every morning.
Wow.
My girlfriend hates it, dude. Which is, I think, is weird to try to break that up.
I would not like that.
Why?
I would not like dogs sucking each other's dicks every morning.
My dog doesn't suck dick.
Well,
my dog doesn't even eat pussy, dude. Just gets his dick sucked.
That's incest porn, dude. That's his fucking adopted cousin. Your fucking dogs living the dream, dude.
Every day,
They're
dude.
like, you guys got to share a doggy bed. He was just
literally
like, what?
she wakes up with his dick on her. She wakes up and I see her like go over to his bed and just instantly start sucking his. And he has a wart on the side of his dick like Rasputin too.
He has a fucking genital wart.
It's like he has like a cyst. He has like a dick like Rasputin, dude. He's got a wart on his dick.
Your other dog's gonna die of throat cancer, dude.
Who?
Fucking.
She's gonna get HPV?
The girl, yeah. If you suck someone's dick with or eat pussy, isn't that what happened to Michael Douglas?
Michael Douglas got
throat cancer, and he said it was because he was eating. Who's that hot lady? He has a gorgeous wife. Spanish.
Oh my God, Selma Hayek?
Yeah, no, not Selma Hayek, but similar.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, he was like, it's because
he claims that he got throat cancer from her pussy.
Eating pussy with HPV.
Dude, her pussy was too spicy, dude.
Like, you sure it wasn't all those cigars? Like, no, it was eating pussy.
It was eating the hottest pussy in the world.
True.
That'll burn your throat.
Carolina Reaper of pussy. But
yeah, that's been enjoyable to watch every morning.
Yeah, I would put an end to that.
Why? What if it's like an important dog ritual? She's like,
it's not an important dog ritual. They suck dick. No, in the morning.
That's like it could be like a thing where they're bonding, and then if you get in the way of that, they could start fighting and become enemies.
Do you think that's a likely scenario?
I gotta recheck Caesar, dude, but I don't know. I gotta watch some Milan.
I don't think that was on an episode.
Caesar Milan. Caesar sucks some dicks. That'd be fun. Everyone's like, he's probably shocking those dogs off screen. He's just fucking sucking their dicks.
Bobbing, dude. Matt posted a video on Instagram of his dogs
flating each other,
blowing each other, and he played the song "Getting Some Head" in the background. How was that? Did that go over well? That video?
Yeah, it got a lot of
good
great
reactions.
Responses, dude. Yeah,
I'm surprised people weren't upset by that.
Yeah.
I know my sister was.
Was she upset by it?
She told me. She was
people either really liked it or they really didn't.
She was like, Matt's fucking nuts.
Dude, they're dogs.
I'll tell you what, people that listen to this are like, dude, Matt is fucking nuts. Seriously, my cousin said it too. It's weird to go into like sister and cousin after that first part, but you
just got a rager.
I went over now. Shut the fuck up. I went over to my cousin's house to watch the Notre Dame game on Saturday.
Did you?
And he was my cousin Frankie. He's a big fan of the Cats. Frankie's nuts, dude.
That's the guy who wears the
he
gym
constantly
suits.
Gym shorts. He was wearing a UNLV hoodie. I kept making fun of him for being Las Vegas strong. He was like, UNLV's gonna rise up, Shaner. He's like, they're gonna be fucking tough. I think they lost by like 40 that night. But yeah, he was saying how fucking weird you are.
That's so funny.
He was like, your buddy Matt's a fucking space cadet. I was like, yeah, he's fucking wild, dude. He just posted a video of dogs sucking dick. Anyway.
It's funny. The funny part of the video is her neck's actually craning up and down. But you've even checking out on the
I saw it.
You know what I'm saying?
I was excited about it. I thought it was hilarious.
Have you been following the Las Vegas thing?
Oh, yeah, you have.
I've been trying to. I think I've cracked. I didn't realize there's a hierarchy to Conspiracy World.
What's that?
So there's like whole levels to it. There's a whole thing where people are called LARPs. So like there's people who live action role play being like a government mole, and they go on to conspiracy boards and like drop breadcrumbs, air quotes. So they just spread misinformation, and they're like, watch out for this. Trump's leaving us breadcrumbs right now. They're leading us to the thing. Dude, it's so funny. So I was getting into that, being like, holy fuck. And then they'd be like, no, he's a LARPer. Don't listen to him.
Oh, no.
So there's like serious guys who are trying to figure it out.
Oh, my God.
So fucking
They're
funny.
trying to figure it out on Reddit.
On Reddit, yeah. And they're just like, listen, you can hear there's clearly another type of gunshot. It's just like...
Yeah, it's just a fucking echo of the other tall buildings.
Like, look, a muzzle flash. And they're like, dude, every building's glass in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I saw that muzzle flash.
Saw the flash?
I know where it is. I saw it on my own. I didn't see it on Reddit.
Did you really?
Is it in like the middle of the building on the lower floor?
Towards the bottom, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Someone else let out a
shot. I saw a fucking flashing light on there. I was like, is that where you're shooting from?
The glass wasn't broken, though. So
yeah, I mean, it was clearly a reflection.
Or some of the windows do open a little.
I deduced that immediately. I was just like,
I'm a LARP, dude.
That's clearly a fucking reflection from one of the other flashing lights in Las Vegas. But that's nice. You're falling into the conspiracy theory realm.
I've been intrigued by it.
Have you? I remember I saw. What's that 9/11 Loose Change.
Was that a documentary?
Yeah, that was like the original fucking conspiracy theory, like online YouTube.
Is it good?
Loose Change. Well, when I was 19 and I saw it, it was fucking crazy.
I saw. I was
like, whoa, think about it, man.
There was this kid when I had. Did I ever tell you about this? When I had fleas and I slept in my brother's house, and I had fleas in my house, so I slept in my brother's week for 2 weeks, my brother's couch for 2 weeks, and there was this Canadian who lived there. Yeah, and he would watch conspiracy videos every night.
Damn.
So I would lay on the pull-out couch, and this fucking Canadian would just lay there for fucking 2 hours, and just
That's nice.
As the week went on, it escalated more and more, and got like crazier to the point of like interdimensional travel and aliens and shit. And I was like 22, and I sold this kid some mushrooms before, and I like ripped them off really badly, and
nice.
Charged him like $60 for
fucking
a little bag.
Canadian.
Fucking Canuck, dude, get out of here! Like, so that night he ate them. So I'm sleeping on the couch, and I just wake up and feel this dude breathing over me, and he's playing like, and then the Ring of Power.
Oh God, dude!
So I'm like one eye open on this dude, like, what the fuck this guy's doing? I didn't know he ate him.
Yeah.
Apparently he had gone upstairs and like sprinkled protein powder all over his room and wrote like nasty notes to my one brother telling him he was the devil and told him like my older brother that he was like a piece of shit.
Wow.
And that, like, he got ripped off for mushrooms.
Oh, wow.
And he fucking just left and never came back.
That's a Canadian goodbye.
That was a Canadian dude. Because I'm laying there, he was hovering over me. I'm like, what the fuck? And then he came back.
Dude, he almost killed you.
He probably would have. And he dude was huge too. And he came back downstairs.
Well, obviously, if he's leaving notes in protein powder. That's how he communicates.
I just watched him fucking lug 2 duffel bags and walk out the door, and he never came back.
What do you think he was mad at? The shrooms?
Well, he used to sit in the backyard and like swing his golf club, but just hit dirt clods at the house. So my brothers would come out and be like, dude, knock it the fuck off. And he'd be like, oh, sorry about that. Oh, I'm cool. I'm sorry.
Why would he be hitting clods?
He would practice
of dirt?
his golf swing. So he would just go like this and swing, but he was kicking up dirt that's hitting the house. So every day people would be like, dude, stop. Like everyone was like kind of like ragging on him all day, every day.
Fuck this guy. He sounds awful. And then he would practice his golf swing, and then he would come in and watch conspiracy videos and take mushrooms.
And then he ate mushrooms last night, freaked out and left.
I'd get the fuck out of there. Dude. I wouldn't want to live with your brothers and you. Being mean, dude. Fuck that.
You're so mean.
Yeah, fuck that.
They had 3 or 4 roommates like in a row. Pure freak shows. Every single one of them was an army guy who smoked crack. He got caught stealing from my brother's safe.
Oh God!
It was like a filing cabinet. So my brother woke up and his ears like crashing down the steps, and this guy was like laying there like, "I've been asleep the whole time, dude. I swear." He's like full clothes on at 1 a.m.
He just laid on the floor and was like, "I'm out." Yeah. I was asleep.
They had a guy, fucking Cristobal. He was this dude, a Russian guy who lived in Chile, which is weird. He was like
a fucking hostile.
He was like a white Chilean, but he was like said he was of Russian descent, but from Chile. I don't know what this dude's deal was, but he loved my brother Tom.
Really?
He would walk around in the town, pull the towel to his nipples.
Really?
Like, Tom, I am so much stronger than you. Like, so we were like helping move him in. So him and my brother are lifting a couch up, and you know people like you hold the bottom of a couch, just one corner. He grabbed with one corner, then held his wrist with his other hand. I cannot lift it. So my brother started making fun of him. And then like 2 weeks later, my brother was like the end of the whole thing before it got real weird. My brother just got out of the shower and he was like in the room. He dropped down, was getting changed, and he said he just saw this dude's corner of his head peek into his room. My brother's like, Christopher, what the fuck are you doing? He was like, I'm peeping on you. He was like, get the fuck out.
I'm peeping on you? Jesus Christ, dude.
That's so funny.
That guy sounds great.
Cristobal
sounds great.
Cristobal put in a good like 3-month chill in that house, and he had to get out.
What do you think he's up to now?
He like bummed around Drexel for a while, then he went back to Chile, I think. Dude, he was peeping on. He's like, I'm peeping on you. My brother's like,
at least he was honest.
Yeah, he's very honest.
Yeah, that's a good peep.
It was funny, man.
I peep on people like that.
You peep on Tom.
Peep.
He was obsessed with Tom's like physical strength and stuff.
Really?
It's like, you think you're strong, but you're not, Tom. You're not strong. I'm strong. Matt and Kevin are strong. You are not.
That's funny. Burke was making fun of me. I think I said this last time. Burke was making fun of us because all our impersonations just sound like Borat.
I know, dude.
Every time we do an impression, it's like, for me, Tom, you are not strong.
That's exact, dude.
Did I say this last time?
No, you said something about Burke.
the rest of it for some. This is probably not going to be funny to anyone else, but this shit has been stuck in my head for over a week now.
Yeah,
since I got back from New York. So we just started. We were talking about Borat and how even though people say it like ironically now, like they'll be like my wife, like that's like a meme and like an ironic joke. It's still hilarious. Borat is still fucking hilarious. And then we started inserting my wife into famous songs.
Did you really?
Like, no, just back and forth. It was very fun. And I've had this song stuck in my head. Billy Joel is fucking like, I don't care what you say anymore. This is my wife. I don't know why. That's all right. I knew that wasn't going to be funny. But anything with that.
Watching you slide into that was nice.
My wife.
That was like, so there was Jim Carrey voice. Everyone was stoked on that for like 10 years. And then everyone talked like Beavis and Butthead for a little while.
Yeah.
And then it was Cartman.
Still got Cartman.
I do a little Cartman every now and again.
I hear Cartman every once in a while.
Cartman, and then Borat was like, I couldn't stop talking like Borat for like a year. Dude, that was like everything I'd say. I would say that constantly.
That's actually basically, now that you mention it, that's the range of your impersonations of people.
Yeah.
Like if it's a girl, it's Cartman voice. Yeah. Every time. If it's a female impersonation, you do Cartman. And then any foreigner, regardless if it's a Russian, Chilean. You're like, Tom, you are very strong.
That's exactly how this guy talks. I'm peeping on you.
Nice.
There was this other dude who lived with him, and he was in a band. So he was like 19 years old, and he moved up with them. They're like fucking 30-year-old dudes living with a 19-year-old kid.
That's hot.
It was actually really funny. So this kid was in like a band, and he was like some guy. There was a neighbor up the street who would lie to him and tell him like, I have connections in Hollywood, like blah 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 blah. I swear, I think he molested this dude.
Really?
Because I met him one time, and he was like, yeah, hey man, Lil. He's like talking to me, and he's telling me like he like smuggles acid from Florida to Pennsylvania, and I'm like, yeah, that's not a fucking thing. Like that's not true. So he was like lying. He's like, I was like, what do you do? He's like, I'm a pen professor. I smuggle acid. I'm an entertainment mogul. And I'm like looking at this guy. I'm looking at his apartment. I'm like, no, you're fucking not. And the kid was sitting there like, dude, this guy's the fucking real dude.
Oh, you think he fucked that kid?
I think, dude. So he told this kid that was living with my brother that he was like, I set you up with, who's the guy? Tommy Lee, the drummer.
Yeah.
Tommy Lee was starting a new band apparently, and he was like, yo, I got you on tour with Tommy Lee. You're going to tour Germany. So for 3 days, their one roommate walked around with his shirt off, just like writhing around like Jim Morrison. Like, oh, I'm probably going to be in Europe pretty soon, so you guys can have my room. I'm probably not going to need it. And the dude never called him ever again. So all summer, like, dude, what the fuck? When do you leave to Germany? He's just like, fuck you guys, man.
Oh, damn, dude. Can you imagine being a kid and being like,
he was 19
this
on
is
the
legit.
cusp of like, I'm going to go with, of all people, fucking Tommy Lee.
Tommy Davidson.
Tommy Lee. He thought he was about to go tour with Tommy Lee.
Oh, man.
That was so funny.
That would suck to be like...
Yeah, to think you're about to be famous at 19.
This is sick.
Like, a bunch of 30-year-old dudes be
down
like,
to everybody.
He was, dude. He'd be like, you can have my room if you want. I don't know. I might keep it. I'll probably get some checks when I'm on tour and like send them back here. And we're like, yeah, all right, dude. Whatever.
Oh, man.
So that was...
Speaking of Drexel.
Yeah.
Do you see that the doctor?
Who?
Some doctor at Drexel's medical got in trouble. Because he was groping knocked out females.
How did he get caught?
I don't know.
Not that that's my issue with the thing, but like, how the fuck do you get busted for that?
I don't know.
He was like the Kill Bill doctor?
He was just grabbing tits. Which, actually, I think that should be legal.
Get a tit grab?
Doctor, if you're knocked out, no one else is in the room, doctor's allowed to grab your tits.
It should be like you have to pay $50 extra. And it's like, all right,
the doctor should, yeah.
It's like $50 and I won't grab your tits.
We'll make sure no one grabs your tits.
I need to know how he got busted. I mean, he's probably on cam. The whole hospital's
It's got to be a
up.
security camera.
Damn,
which has
dude.
to be the funniest footage ever.
Oh, this fucking dude.
Grabbing a fucking tit. Look, this is not going to be a good take.
Yeah.
But, and I don't think I would have a problem with it, but
If someone grabbed
if like a super hot chick was out.
Yeah.
This is not a good
Hold on,
take.
but you're the doctor.
And you're the doctor. No one's around. You're a fucking 50-year-old guy with like a shitty wife.
Yeah.
Got some hot Drexel student or some gorgeous fucking 19-year-old knocked out with massive tits. You might give a little What do these feel like?
He definitely tested the waters. Yeah, though. Like with elbow nudge,
unintentionally, like just brushed into him.
You get your shoulder up here, and he's like, oh, gets like the top part, the meat around like the armpit. Yeah, that's definitely something you ease your way into. I told you, dude, in grade school I used to do that.
What?
When I was in grade school, we had our desks connected, and there was a girl who sat next to me with huge tits, and I would put my elbow. I mean, I've learned now this is sexual assault. When I was like a little kid, I was in like 6th grade. And I would lean there like this and lean my elbows onto her table and like touch her boob with my elbow.
Nice.
And let it chill, like all during like grammar. Just
Holy
like,
shit.
And then every now and again, she's like, stop. And I was like, what? I'm just, my elbows is on the table. I don't know.
I don't know if you were as sly as you think.
She hit me with the hard line, dude. Well, dude, I mean, the elbow, it sat there for like 3 days. I was getting like tit on my elbow for like 3 days. I'm like, dude, school is so fucking sick.
Right now, there's a lady in therapy. Just like, and then...
Yeah, probably, dude.
He would mash his elbows into my tits. I'm a victim now.
I would sit there, dude. Elbow out, like the most weird, uncomfortable position, and be like...
The old fucking tit to any part of your body is
insane.
Hilarious.
I would just feel it and be like...
100% tit.
I think that's her tit. I'd be like, the sweater would touch me, and I'd be like, oh, fuck. And all of a sudden, like, I'd get, like, tit meat pressed in. I'd be like, oh, we're back. We skeetered off the edge.
Things got ugly.
Sorry, I know that's such a fucking... That's a letdown for you guys. You guys want to hear what we're talking about, but, some things you got to keep to yourself.
Yeah.
Some things you got to delete.
You need to grow up.
Exactly.
And not listen to us talk about an old sexual assault story from the Philly comedy community.
Yeah, we try to do a little bit of like a serial type thing, like a little bit of a mystery to it, but it wasn't
much of a mystery.
Pretty lopsided case.
Pretty open and shut case.
We're trying to get like 18 episodes out of it.
We can serial the other one. The other one has a little bit of mystery to it. Not sexual assault. Straight up assault.
Good old
fisticuffs. That would be a good serial episode. But anyway.
That'd be one good one. We could just call them both and be like, dude, what's up?
No, that would be terrible.
War of the Roses. Put them on the line, dude.
Shit. Should I talk about
That'd be hilarious.
We should War of the Roses them.
We should definitely do that. We should do a War of the Roses that connects the assaultee and the assaulteur and be like, we're just kidding.
Oh my God.
Who are you going to send him to? Oh my God, he's not sending them to you. That'd be sick.
It's really funny. I hope that people know what we're talking. War of the Roses is this corny ass fucking radio thing where they call somebody or somebody calls into the station and is like, I think my boyfriend's cheating on me. And the game is now the radio station calls the boyfriend and they're like, hey, you just won a dozen free roses. Who do you want to send them to? As kind of a test to see if he sends them to his girlfriend or not. And I recently was requested to be on this because it turns out those are all actors. This whole time I thought those were real people. But they emailed me and were like, will you do this? And I had to say no.
Pulled out.
I couldn't be like, yeah, I'll pretend to be like, send him over to fucking Monica.
Oh my God.
And then have a fake girlfriend get on and be like, what? Who the fuck is Monica? Whoa, who's this?
Fuck you, bitch.
Fuck you, Shay. I don't even care about you, bitch. That'd be fun, though.
You cheated on me with Tommy Bringliner in high school.
That'd be nice, though, to contact victims of assault.
And have them
War the Roses there.
And have the
assaultor.
Have the roses be like, who are you going to send them to? Be like, my current wife. Oh, fuck you. The girl just like hangs up. He's like, oh, hey, wait.
That's nice.
Yeah, it'd be nice. And it's hanging. Be like, all right, Hollywood Matt. Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Geo in the morning.
I got nothing.
I started a beef one time.
I'm too tired right now.
Did I tell you I started beef one time between Chio and Preston?
No.
I at least attempted to. I used to call radio.
Who the fuck's Chio?
Chio in the morning. He used to be on Q102. Well, he's just some fucking dork from the radio. But I used to call him all the time and call Preston Elliott. Or is that his name? Yeah, Preston Elliott. And I used to talk shit. I used to call him saying I was from Chio to Preston Elliott. And be like, yo, why are you guys stealing our fucking segments? And they're like, we didn't steal your shit from you guys. You guys took our shit. I'm like, fuck you guys. Stop stealing our shit. I had them like, we talked about this before, dude. We're not taking anything from... Dude, it was so fucking funny.
That's sick. You should keep doing that. That's hilarious.
I should keep that going. I used to call radio stations constantly and fuck with them.
You used to call radio stations?
I used to fuck with them constantly. I would drive into work in the morning at 6:30 and call and be like, you better stop stealing our fucking shit, Gio. Fuck you. This is fucking the intern from Preston and Steve. And he'd be like, whoa, who the hell's this? Fucking asshole.
That's awesome.
Oh, it was so fun.
That's really great. That's funny that you would call into radio just to bother them.
Just to bother them.
To ruin their shit. Yeah. Oh, man. But yeah, like I was saying, this is too early for me.
Too early?
Right
early
now.
Squirrely.
When I wake up early, I'm tired the whole day.
Are you really?
Like, just mentally, I feel
off.
Stuffy.
That's what I feel when I stay up too late. I feel fucked up all day.
I'm a pure fucking night owl.
When I wake up with the sun, dude, I'm energized.
I can't be around the sun.
Really? You might be a vamp, dude.
I'm slowly turning into a vamp.
That'd be sick.
That'd be cool.
You should bite someone. That's the only time sexual assault's okay.
If you're a vampire.
When you're a 1,000-year-old vampire and you bite a woman, turn her into a vamp.
You love vamps, dude. I forgot you love the sexual psychology of vamps.
All I watch is fucking the originals. It's a spin-off of the Vampire Diaries.
Why are you watching this shit?
I watch it with my girlfriend, dude. It's a favorite show.
Damn it, dude.
It's so funny, dude.
My fucking bae knows the rules. If I'm even in the house, TV is mine, dude.
Oh, no, I don't do that.
She gets no fucking say.
We split. I watched The Deuce is my show. Which, dude, you watch The Deuce yet?
I haven't watched it yet.
Dude.
I know. I was watching Curb and Vice Principals.
Two good shows. But, dude, The Deuce, it's all about basically pimping and, like, the start of porn when, like, porn first became legal. And they had I didn't know idea. They had the movie theaters, like the gay movie theaters, the hetero movie theaters, and, like, the heteros.
Beat off in there.
Dude, their hookers would sit in there.
Ooh.
And just fucking blow guys. But then they have the gay movie theaters.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, it's fucking... I walked by one fucking unknowingly for years down on 23rd and Market. I didn't know that's what was going on.
Wow.
Sure. So then the last week...
You would have been all over that.
Dude, it's full of...
There were hookers in there blowing people?
I'm watching this movie like, fuck. Or the show be like, dude, that's fucking awesome. You're just in there watching porn and some lady comes up to you like, want me to suck your dick? And you're like, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Please.
$20.
Yeah. So then, but they had the gay one. That was, the yin and the yang. It's all good ideas.
What's going on over there?
Same thing, but it's just the boys, dude. It's
just boys.
Dude, this guy's watching it, and this older guy, like accountant, comes up and he's like, are you liking the movie? And he's just like, go ahead. And the guy's like, and I'm like, HBO, dude, I'm telling you, that's their fucking sinister recipe. It's like, here's an awesome show, and you're like, I love the show, and they're like, now you got to watch guys butt fuck, and you're like, hey man, I don't want to watch this. Every fucking show they have is like,
yeah, Game of Thrones will toss some gay sex at you.
Dude. Where did I see the most dong recently?
Ozark had some tough.
Ozark had some serious
HBO,
stuff.
But yes.
Where did I see some serious? Yeah, Ozark had some. Yeah, The Deuce had some fucking dong.
I haven't seen The Deuce yet.
It's pretty good.
I'm excited. Now, the reason I control the TV in the house, is just because it's not like it's me saying you can't watch it. Like, she just refuses to watch it in front of me because I make fun of it. Like, whatever she likes, she won't do it in front of me.
Yeah, I used to do that.
Seems unhealthy.
I stopped because I used to make fun of stuff real badly, and then like even if I'm like listening to a song and someone doesn't like it, I just fuck it. Like literally, I can't even listen to the song anymore.
Yeah.
Fucking sucks.
We got in the car the other day, and her Bluetooth. It was her car, and her Bluetooth is hooked up to her phone, so it just started automatically playing her shit.
Oh,
and it was like fucking Ed Sheeran or something.
Yeah,
and I was like, keep playing this, and she was like, no, turn it the fuck. Like she freaked out to turn it off. So I was like, Ed Sheeran fucking blows. You listen to this shit? Like, what are you, fucking 15?
Dude, girls love...
And then I put on, like, hardcore rap, and she's like, all right.
That's so funny, man.
Tough guy.
Girls do, like, the fun... Like, dude, that's the Ed Sheeran, all that stuff, Maroon 5. It's whatever is in there. There's a formula for, like, getting girls to like songs. And all you have to do is sing about, like, I will love you forever. And they're like, this sounds great.
You're the only one in the entire world. You're so beautiful. Like,
I never get weird boners for other girls.
Yeah, it's just the fucking princess mentality. Like, they're raised on the fucking one princess. Yeah. You're a princess. You're magical. Woman.
Yeah.
And then they turn on fucking Maroon 5 and Ed Sheeran, and they're like, you're a princess. Like, yes, I remember this. Used to have a jasmine tent.
Yeah. Whew. Think about your hot cousin and that adopted cousin in that jasmine tent, dude. Whew.
How old are we talking now?
We're talking... I just had a bump.
Yeah, you had to bump it up.
24.
I was shooting low. I was thinking we're both low.
I was like, oh, dude, I'm talking. And I was like, the fucking My Little Pony started fading off the walls. I'm like, place with hot guys with abs. I'm like,
you're doing the Inception building fucking scene of like shooing away fucking ribbons and shit. Yeah, that's well, kids can be hot. Speaking of hot fucking kids,
who?
Drexel.
Whew.
Good Lord, dude.
God damn.
There, all right. Caitlin's gonna hear this and be upset with me.
Okay,
but there was a girl in there, and I wasn't trying to fucking. I wasn't in love with her. I wasn't talking to her. Relax, Caitlin.
He wasn't in love with
You're
her.
the only one, girl. You're number one, even though your taste in movies and TV sucks dick. But fucking this girl. So like it was like my spidey senses. It was unreal. So I was there late. It was like 10 when I was there. I was crushing the elliptical.
Yeah,
balling out,
just popping it off the tracks. You're probably moving around the gym in the elliptical.
It was smoking. Yeah, it was. It was shifting quite a bit.
You're like a transformer just walking around.
But I just, for some reason, I just turned around and looked the other side of the, not the other side of the gym, but like it's rectangular. So I looked at the other side.
And Jillian Michaels is right behind you.
There was a girl with like the type of yoga pants you see like in porn, like a joke. It was unreal.
With like the pieces
with
missing?
The fattest fucking ass. It looked like an Instagram model type. It was crazy. I've never seen anything like it.
I'll give you a porn category.
It was.
Let me give you a porn category.
Where you rip open those yoga pants.
No, women squirting out of yoga pants.
Ooh, I think they're just peeing their pants, but that's
whatever,
not,
dude. Whatever.
I've seen that. They're just pissing their pants.
Whatever.
But yeah, I've seen that. It's nice. Lost my train of thought. Anyway,
so this fucking.
She was so fucking hot that I honestly considered, because Six and I were texting. Yeah. He was at home watching the Bears Vikings, sending me like clips of the game. He was like, "Look at this hit." I was like,
my God.
I honestly almost took a picture of this girl.
Yeah,
she was that fucking hot.
Dude, if you got
I almost risked it all at Drexel.
You would have gotten my gym
I would have
membership.
gotten arrested. I would have gotten, that would have been assault, dude. That was on a college campus. I'm fucking 29.
What if you just did like a selfie and like happened to get her in the background?
I mean, it would have been clear. There were like 4 people at the gym in the entire thing.
Did you ever do that? Did you ever take a sneaky pic and have your flash go off?
I've never taken a sneaky
Not of a
pic.
girl. I'm just saying, just in general, of something like funny.
I was with a guy when he did that, and it was fucking hilarious.
I did it one morning.
Full flash. Dude. And the girl's like, what the fuck?
I did it one morning. I was in a Dunkin' Donuts at
flash on.
Dude, it was like 7:10 in the morning. I remember I had to get to work at 7:30. I remember I was on time. It was like right before work, 7 o'clock in Dunkin' Donuts, and there was this fucking dude, and there's big, fat fucking guy. Huge, dude. Waddles up to the counter, and it's him in front of all the donuts. I'm like, God, this is such a funny picture. So I went to take it, and the whole place just went, exploded in a flash, and I was like, oh, fuck. People turned around like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, man. I was after a show, I was at a bar with this comic, and this girl was sitting, it was a small room, and this girl was sitting at the other side.
Yeah.
It was like a pub that was like in a house for some reason. Like the upstairs was like a living room.
Gotcha.
So we were just sitting on a couch. She was on the other couch by herself. She was pretty hot, but not like...
Not
Not this guy fucking turning around and taking a picture of her with his flash on.
Oh, my God.
It was enough that she got up and was like, delete that right now. Let me see that. Fucking delete that.
Really?
And he was like, oh, I was just taking a picture of the mirror. Because she was sitting behind a mirror. And she was like, no, you fucking weren't. And I was with him. I was like, no, he wasn't. Delete that, you fucking creep.
What was she wearing?
I don't remember.
Was he trying to catch an upskirt?
No, he was just taking a picture of her sitting there.
I had a kid in my grade school who got busted for the old mirror on the shoe.
What? He did that?
He actually did
idiot?
He actually did it. He got busted.
Yeah, of course you could bust it.
A kid in my grade school, he would be like, check this out. And he would just stick his... I went to Catholic school, so it was all dresses.
Yeah,
So he would fucking just stick his foot out with a mirror, and you'd be like, yo... I remember being like, what? And the teacher called him in like an hour afterwards. Like, yo, get that off your foot. It was during the prayer. We'd all stand up to say the prayer, and he would go like this. He'd be like,
damn,
he'd go like that.
During the fucking Our Father.
Dude, I think during like the Pledge of Allegiance, this dude was like checking panties.
That's how you show respect to America.
I know.
That's better than taking a knee. That's better than everything.
Just upskirts?
Yeah. But yeah, back to the hot Drexel chick.
Yeah. Oh, so what happened?
Nothing. She left, and I watched her the whole way walk out. I think we made eye contact like 5 times, and I kept looking away. But It was just funny to see. Like, it's like, what the fuck are you? She was wearing like a sports bra, and like it was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. Man. I see that a lot when I go to the gym, when it's just like full on spandex, what are you doing? Leaned over butt exercises, and it's like, all right, I get it, you're working out, dude.
Yeah,
it's
hot.
Like, Jesus fucking Christ, like enough.
Yeah, it's but then again, I mean, it's even funny when a guy's hot too.
Yeah.
Like, I went in to get my fucking morning coffee today.
Yeah.
And there's just this hot-ass dude working at the Saxby's by our house.
He's hot as
so
fuck.
fucking hot. It was so funny.
That is funny,
Like,
dude.
I just looked at him, I was like, what a faggot. Like, look at this fucking guy just going around like, hey, what's going on? Cool, totally. I work down at Saxby's. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that does. It is when hot guys go to the gym. There's a lot of guys who wear like fucking spandex suits to the gym, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Dressed like Spider-Man, hit the gym.
Yeah, and you usually wear like a painter's outfit and do pull-ups.
I wear nothing but cargo. I got actually reprimanded at the gym.
For what?
Because I wore fucking cargo khaki shorts, and they're like, you can't have zippers or buttons. I'm like, dude, just suck the fuck out of here.
Oh, wow.
Get out of my fucking way.
Did you say get the fuck out of my face, and you chalked up your hands?
Yeah, I chalked my fucking hands, slammed the weights. I told you I'm a lunk, dude. The yellow light goes off on me.
Are you lunking? What's the name of your gym?
Well, now I'm going to Philly Sports Club.
Philadelphians,
I still belong
if you want to
Drexel.
catch Matt being a fucking absolute weirdo,
A lunk, dude.
come down to Philadelphia Sports Gym. You want to see a guy do pull-ups in cargo pants?
Yep.
Here's your man.
I got some cargs on right now.
Are you rocking cargos?
Cargo fucking
Oh
cat.
shit, he's got cargo camo pants
dude.
on.
I'm wearing these at the gym right after, dude.
Are you really?
Yeah.
You're gonna wear long cargo camouflage pants to the gym.
I've done it before.
That's the craziest shit in the world.
Yeah, it's sick, dude.
That's the equivalent of the guy who wears jeans to basketball.
Yeah, dude,
It really is. Like,
that guy's
just fucking weird.
always the best guy on the court.
That guy's always the worst. Always, but he plays the hardest defense. He's always fucking like scrappy.
You're always about to say if you play against a guy in jeans, you're going to get at least a couple scratches.
Yeah, you're getting
If
fouled.
he always has long, fucked up nails.
No
he's
blood,
like,
no foul, dude.
yeah.
And you're literally bleeding. But yeah, I wanted to clear that up because I know Caitlin's going to be
About that
fucking
super hot chick.
Yeah, there was just a hot chick that was. It was funny to see her
Yeah.
out.
Well,
it's,
I mean,
it's
of
just
course.
funny to be like, what do you think? You're fucking slick. We know what you're doing.
Yeah,
You're just being a hot lady at the gym. What the fuck?
Well, that's a whole. That's a whole thing too. That like you never get in a guy's life, like waking up and being like, "Do I look pretty today?" It's not really, it's not really going through your head.
No.
But that's like a fucking serious focus for
Yeah.
girls. So like to attract that kind of attention is like a big deal.
Well, yeah, and I'm not used to that. I'm not used to going to the gym with girls being around.
True.
The only time I ever went to the gym in my life, all bros.
Yeah.
And you can just fucking lift, and that's it.
Yeah.
You're not worried
Plus,
about.
dude,
there's no competition. When there's hot chicks in the gym,
Yep.
then the dudes get a little fucking weird.
And they're all pumped up and
Yeah,
shit.
then there's some fucking.
It's a weird environment, man.
The gym is very weird.
If I lift once for the next 3 days, I walk around just like I'm fucking huge. I walk when I'm lifting in that gym and I see hot chicks, I'm like arms all the way out, just like, oh my god, what's up?
I'm the ultimate eunuch in there. Dude, I go in, I'm fucking old and fat and pale. I just go in like a baggy West Virginia t-shirt, hit the elliptical, get the fuck out.
He's got a big
I
gulp
have
on it.
zero fucking sexuality.
Dude, I can't. I walk around in there and I'm
You
just like,
ooze
I'm
fucking
the fucking
sexuality,
biggest
dude.
in it. I feel huge. If I lift at all, I feel enormous, dude.
Are you still getting swole?
I'm getting swole.
Let me
Yeah.
see.
Dude, fucking.
Holy shit, Matt is fucking
Fucking
swole, dude.
I have the opposite of body dysmorphia. If I lift once, I'm like, oh, I'm fucking jacked for 3 weeks.
Yeah. I lost some weight. I lost a
Yeah,
little
you
weight.
slimmed down a little.
I did slim a little.
I gained
That's
like
nice.
gained like 10
I
Ps.
need to lose about a good 40 more pounds before I'm
I'm trying to get jacked enough to where, like, when I inevitably fail to reach my mark in entertainment, I can murder suicide my whole family, and they'll be like, "Oh, CTEs,
Benoit, dude.
CTEs." Yeah, like this dude definitely had
Benoit
Benoit.
these motherfuckers.
But you got to be jacked, otherwise you're just like a white nerd. If you're jacked, you're like, dude, he clearly had fucking CTEs. You can get away with anything, dude. That guy who was snorting the coke. The fucking
that guy's
Miami
the
coach?
best.
The guy has CTEs,
No,
dude.
that guy's
He couldn't help
That
it.
guy's the fucking best, dude. He's just doing coke off a chick, wasn't he? Like, I wish this was your pussy right now. It's like, whoa, that's fucking sick.
That guy definitely went to a strip club, fell in love with the stripper. She gave him a little bit of coke, And he was just fucking sprung, dude. I wish this was your pussy right now.
Such a white guy fucking thing to say.
He's doing his teeny lines. Dude, that video, you have to see that video.
I didn't watch it yet. I've seen stills of it.
Have you seen the video?
I haven't seen it.
What? I have it right on my phone.
Fire it up. I'd love to see it.
Holy shit. It's so fucking funny.
So this is a Miami Dolphins offensive line coach, I think?
Yeah.
That's sick. Offensive line coaches are the best.
So this is the...
It's the best coach on the team.
This is the guy just fucking getting into it.
Hey, babe. Miss you. Thinking about you. How about me going to a meeting and doing this before I go? There's those big rains falling, but I miss you. I miss you a lot. What do you think? Crazy? No, babe. It's gonna be a while before we can do this again. Because I know you're gonna keep that baby. But I think about you when I do it. I think about how much I miss you, how high we got together, how much fun it was. So much fun. The last little bit before I go to my meeting. Is that fucked up, babe? You think? I think not. I wish I was looking at this. Look at pussy.
Yes, dude.
You think it's fucked up? I think not. I wish I was looking this off your pussy.
Dude, what the fuck was that?
That's how you get your girl wet, dude.
Send her a video of you doing like 3 tiny lines of coke off your desk. What the fuck was that guy
That's
thinking?
how you get pussy, dude.
That makes no sense.
Dude, I'm telling you,
That makes no
my
fucking
spidey
sense.
sense tells me that he met a stripper, fell in love with her, they did a little coke, and he was probably on like a team trip to like wherever the fuck they were.
Yeah.
That's why he was like, we won't be able to do this again for a long time, but I'm thinking about you whenever I do. He probably fucking met some little hot Puerto Rican bro. She's like, try this, Poppy. And he was like, yeah, the Dolphins want to go 14-1.
The Dolphins, they fucking suck. That's so funny. Got a coked out coach.
Oh, dude. That's actually great to have like a coked out line coach.
Yeah.
Dude, we're going on.
Yeah, he get you fired up.
Dude, he was probably so funny at that meeting. He probably unbuttoned like 3 of his buttons and was like, oh, whatever you guys want to do.
He's like a fucking, he's like a nerd that's doing drugs for the first time.
Yeah.
He's like, you see this? You think this is cool? You see what I'm doing right now?
You probably think I'm crazy.
I wish we were kissing. I wish I could make out with you right now. Touch your boobs.
It is funny because he's doing the tiniest little lines of coke. He's like, oh, you probably think I'm crazy right now.
You think I'm crazy doing this before a meeting? I wish this was your pussy. What the fuck, dude?
The meeting's probably hilarious. They're like, we need better blocking. And he's like, yeah, we're going to get good blocking. We're going to have the best.
Yeah. He did have an air of Trump to him.
Yeah.
His weird tone and the way he spoke, it was very odd.
That's,
He's
dude.
like, you and me, we have fun. We have so much fun. We're going to have fun. I wish I was doing this off with your pussy.
That was every white guy when Trump won. Every morning, that morning we all woke up and were like, oh, you probably think I'm crazy with this, don't you?
I'm crazy for this Trump victory. I'm going to do some cocaine. I wish this was right off your butt. I'm going to fucking kiss your butt cheeks.
I gotta start sending shit like that to my girlfriend.
I mean, I think that guy lost his job not because of doing coke, but because of how fucking corny he was.
You think? Yeah, I mean,
that
if you
was
got caught...
the sheer embarrassment of being around NFL players and being that fucking gay.
Yeah.
If that guy was my coach, I'd be like, dude, you are a fucking idiot.
If you got caught doing coke, it would have been like, all right, we'll work. But that video, dude, of him being like, yeah, I'm doing this before a meeting. You probably think I'm crazy, right? I'm gonna lick this off your pussy.
There's one part where he like makes direct eye contact with the camera.
I know.
And we have a lot of fun together. So much fun.
Dude, she definitely fucking gave the video up. She was like, oh, that's hilarious. There was some girl who was like,
look at this moron.
like this guy, she was showing her friends, like, that's the Miami Dolphins coach. And she was like, I'm going to give this to the Daily Mail. He was like, fuck. Oh, that stripper would safeguard my fucking dangerous
What
video.
a fucking stupid video. To just be like, hey, here's the most incriminating thing I have.
Yeah.
I'll give this to you.
Yeah. Strange lady that I'm probably cheating on my wife
And
with.
what a fucking unseductive video of just you doing coke.
True.
There's nothing.
Well, that's a weird, yeah, I don't.
Crazy? You think I'm crazy?
That's a weird, like, coke couple thing where it's like, I'm wild, I'm fast. I'm going to do this coke in my desk and head on to the office.
I thought once you were like 25, if someone did coke around you, you were just like, oh, cool. No one's impressed by you doing coke.
No, not at all. But I'm telling you, when that guy probably is what, like 55? Some lady gave him coke, and he was probably like, "This stuff's fucking great.
That guy's the best.
This chick's the best."
There's no way he's turning this.
I love her.
There's no way he's turning this around.
He's gonna go to rehab.
He's gone, dude.
Oh, dude, he's gonna start smoking crack.
Yeah.
The fact that video surfaced.
Yeah, he's
just gonna become a full vagabond.
Yeah.
He's gonna find his girl though. He's gonna fuck that chick up for leaking.
He should kill her. He should do some blow and kill her.
That's a fucked up leak.
That is.
That's the equivalent to leaking a female's nudes. How like those women actresses get their nudes leaked. It's like
somebody hacks those usually.
You think someone hacked his fucking coke video?
I think that Puerto Rican stripper hacked her own cell phone.
She hacked her fucking Metro PCS, dude, and sent that thing out.
Dude, that was for the victims of the hurricane.
You think he was doing that? You think he was doing that for the victims?
Just get your power back on, Puerto Rico. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness.
Can you imagine the magnitude of having a video like that spread about, have that spread about you?
No, I can't. Dude, I was up. I tried to go to bed early last night. I went to bed at like 1. Mm-hmm. I had a fucking panic attack basically till 4 a.m.
Oh, you had a long
Not a panic attack, but just I couldn't go to sleep.
Yeah.
I ended up like fucking Googling people from my past and like see what they're doing. I'm like, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was nuts. It'd be
so funny if you made the exact same video last night. You're in your phone right now, like it's fucking weird.
The anxiety of just a regular. I was totally sober.
Uh huh.
Just a regular day anxiety gets to me. Imagine the anxiety of waking up and being like, what in the fuck did I send that for?
Yeah.
You'd have to call her and be like, please, God, I'll do anything. Delete that.
Yeah, but it's too late, dude. That thing hits the net. It hits the Daily Mail, dude. You're gone. Yeah, I couldn't imagine. Just enough of being like, am I on the right track? And laying in bed like, oh.
I would not be upset about using cocaine. I would be upset about how fucking corny that guy is. I'd be like, damn. Like it's just like it's just like when they catch someone cheating, or like a politician, and then they read the texts.
Like when Wiener got caught, dude.
Yeah, when they read out the texts, I wouldn't be embarrassed as much as when they're like, "Oh yeah, baby, that sounds hot. I'd love to see your titties." Like when some local news reads your text on the news,
dude. That I told you about one of my exes when her dad cheated, right?
No,
I told you about that, didn't I? When I was dating this girl when I was younger, and her dad got caught cheating, so like they kicked him out.
Yeah,
and me and this dude didn't get along at all. So like he came back. I think I told you about this, but I didn't tell you the other part. Yeah. So he was cheating with his neighbor across the street.
Fuck yeah!
And the girl had a bisexual husband who was getting his freak on as well.
Fuck yeah! Shout out Alex Perlman.
Yeah. So then like there was another guy who lived in the neighborhood who got caught. Like all the wives like descended on their husbands finding out. So one guy got caught leaking like nudes to this lady. Like all these dudes found out like the party was on with this lady. So they're like leaking nudes and shit. But the guy came back and the lady read one of it. He was sending her love letters. So she hacked his email and found he was sending her like Beatles or like who sings that? The Beach Boys. Wouldn't it be nice?
Oh,
he wrote the lyrics and like added their names in throughout the lyrics, dude. It was so fucking gay. And she's reading this guy, his head's down. He's just like, I know. Oh. I'm 17. I'm just sitting there like, bro. Dude, bro.
I told you I was gay when I was younger. I wrote some poems. If any of those things,
you were 17,
it doesn't matter. If any of those resurface, I am fucking devastated. My ex-girlfriend sent me one that I wrote to her. Like mocking me.
It's just it's just a script of like, you think I'm crazy for doing this here.
It was basically that, dude. It was so fucking bad. And I was like, you need to destroy that. You please destroy that.
Oh, how many are out there? I got a couple floating around. I wrote love letters in high school to this girl.
I wrote a poem in college.
Nice.
When I was with my ex-girlfriend.
Must have been sick, dude.
It was. It was.
Does she still have it?
She had it,
she didn't destroy it.
4 years ago, she still had it.
She still has it.
She probably destroyed it now.
She probably folded it up and put it in a locket in her neck.
Good Lord.
Can you know any of the bars?
Of course I know the fucking bars, dude. You think I'm going to fucking recite them on here? Oh my God, I'm remembering them now. It's fucking killing me, dude.
Give me like 2 bars, dude.
Even one. I would be so embarrassed.
Shade's about to puke mom spaghetti right now, dude.
I'm so fucking embarrassed, dude.
Dude, you only get one chance, dude.
I should get ahead of the story. I should get ahead
You
of
only
this.
get one chance, dude. Dude, you're like B Rabbit right now. You gotta recite your love poetry.
I cannot recite my love poem.
Dude, please recite your love poetry.
I can't, dude. There's no way I can.
Roses are red.
No.
Was
I was a fucking great poet, dude.
Damn.
It was really good. But,
can I guess words that were in it? And you have to tell me if they're in there or not?
Go ahead.
Eternal?
No.
Okay.
Is that the only one you had locked up?
Yeah.
No eternal. I wasn't. Oh, man. Anyway, let's get the fuck off this subject.
Anything about the pouring rain?
No.
Okay. Hearts?
I don't think hearts. I don't think I was very cliche.
Corazon?
No.
Spanish?
Although Spanish might have. It was right around that period
Yeah.
where I was getting into Spain.
Flowers?
No flowers.
Ocean?
There was a lot of literary references.
Okay.
Which makes it. That's what's even more embarrassing about it. I like referenced all of my favorite books in it.
Oh my God.
Like, I just can't. I'll tell you this: mechanical hound was in there. That was 2 words that were in that poem. Mechanical hound.
Was the autobiography of Anne Frank?
Oh, of course. I was like, I'd love to hide in the attic with you.
I'd love to storm your attic.
I'd say, aren't we crazy for this? Hiding from the Nazis up here. Right up your pussy.
I told you, I already said that before. My brother found my stash of love letters.
Oh, my
and
God.
I beat his fucking ass, dude.
I wish there was somebody I could beat up for this.
Yeah, he beat up her.
I can't beat anybody up for this.
Beat her up.
No, this is all my doing.
True.
No little brother exposed me.
How old are you?
I was late, too. I transferred like 4 times in college.
Oh, this was in
college?
college?
Like 23. I was like 22.
That's sick, dude.
No, it's really fucking
You
embarrassing.
gotta read it all. You have to.
Really? Well, it was like...
Do you have the whole thing committed to memory?
No.
Dude, that is so funny.
That's devastating.
What?
That poem.
I wrote poems online when I was younger.
Yeah, but you're talking like young, like
19.
8th grade. Oh,
No.
never mind.
Yeah, 19, 18. I wrote sick fucking poems.
Imagine getting your hands on one of those.
I'll fucking pull it up right now. My bars are fucking
No,
sick,
you
dude.
won't. You're
Yeah,
fucking.
I
You're,
will.
no, you still have your own poetry.
I put it online, dude, on storymash.com.
What?
Yeah, dude.
You released poems about love?
Well, it's not about love, dude.
All right. Well, then fuck that.
True.
It's not as embarrassing. Although, yeah, fire it up. I'd like to hear one of your poems. Still, I did just left you off the hook there.
Fucking read it.
Read it. You got to read it to the listener.
I'll see if I can find it.
Listener, do you have any gay poems?
Let me
if so,
see. Yeah, call them in right now.
call them.
But you can't call us. I'd have to find them. Oh, shit.
Where are we at time wise? We got to be done. We got to be done by this, right?
Let me see. Yeah, I think
This has got to be like an hour and a half.
No, we're at 54 minutes.
Oh yeah, because we deleted about a half
This
hour.
what we deleted our serial podcast.
Very spooky podcast
yeah, that
earlier.
was, dude. That was serial.
Yeah, that was. But yeah. Again, it's like in fucking To Catch a Predator.
Yeah.
The most embarrassing part is when they're reading the fucking text. If you like, have you ever sexted anybody or anything like that? If somebody reads what you wrote,
Oh, dude, it'd be fucking done.
it's unbelievably
Dude,
embarrassing.
so this happened to me. Oh boy. Speaking of which,
Yeah.
the day. This is the worst fucking timing. The night before, I was moving in, new place with the girlfriend, dude. New beginnings, everything's going well. I had this new phone, so she uploaded all my shit on there. So she's going through all my pictures and videos and all this stuff.
Yeah, I know about this.
You hear about this?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, dude.
It's
So
like the KGB, dude. You gotta hide that info.
I we were
fucking
broken
police
up.
state.
We were broken up. I was doing my online dating, and some girls would like send me a picture of yourself.
Oh no.
So I would just send a video. I'd be like, yo, it's me, blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm not sending a picture. So I have this video, dude. It's me be like, hey, and like, so she pulls it up and goes, what's this? And starts to play it. And I was like, no. Snag
Let
it
me
from
hear
her.
what you said in the video.
Literally-
I know you remember it.
It was just me being like, hey, it's me. It was the 20-year-old, dude. So I was like, sorry, I look so old. I haven't really slept last night. But yeah, it's me. What's up? It was real quick. It was just me fucking around.
All right.
And I was like, I look like a geezer. But she was like, what was that? And I was like, it was just like a video I sent to some girl I went on a date with. She's like, let me watch it. And I was like, no. And dude, like her roommate sat there and was probably like, what the fuck?
Oh god.
So that, we had an icy fucking night before we moved downstairs. We just sat.
God.
I'm like, we weren't together. She's like, I know. She's like, why won't you let me see it? I was like, dude, it's fucking weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Damn, you sent a video?
Yeah, dude. Introductory
That's
video.
a fucking weird thing.
It's a sick move. I'm not sending a selfie, dude. I hate taking pictures of myself.
True.
So she's like, send me, and like, on the internet, it's like, you got to prove you're a real person. Mm-hmm. So I was like, well, I'll send a fucking vid.
Damn. That's weird.
Dude,
internet dating's fucking gotta be so weird.
It is weird.
I'm never.
It's weird until you get head and you're like, whoa, this is fucking sick. You're like, this is sick.
Oh,
yeah, that's sir.
That's the worst part of To Catch a Predator.
Watching them,
not
those
even
retarded
them
guys
trying to fuck a kid. That crime is not as heinous as
the stuff they wrote.
The atrocity that Chris Hansen commits when he's the most guilty person.
True, reading that shit out loud.
When he reads somebody's sex out loud
on television.
It's like, oh yeah, baby, I could teach you what a real man does. From Crazy for the Nats, like from Washington Wizards fan. Like, oh man, it's like, baby, do you ever masturbate? What do you think of when you masturbate?
Didn't he get caught like cheating on his wife?
He did something, yeah. Old Hansen's a little.
I mean, you can't. That's karma, dude.
Of course.
Imagine the enemies, dude. There's probably a fucking like Batman
There's
tower.
There's probably 90 retards and a bunch of Indian dudes that are going for his fucking throat.
There's a whole network.
I'd kill him.
I'd
fucking go out killing that guy.
That's murder-worthy, dude. I mean, again.
Granted, you were wrong in the first place. Trying to fuck a kid.
You were trying to fuck a kid.
Now, if you're from a third world country, you got to go samurai sword that guy's fucking head off.
Because you weren't doing anything wrong at that point.
You were doing a purely legal thing.
You came to America for hot young chicks.
Yes.
And this dude pussy. Imagine that, dude.
Imagine you're some fucking Mexican. They got some lads on that show. They trapped a couple lads.
A lot of Indian dudes.
Lads and Indians is their fucking. You're from a third world country.
Yeah.
A hot 15-year-old is fair game.
Hot 15-year-old's a hot 15-year-old over there.
You can fucking marry a 15-year-old over there.
Yeah.
You can fuck her and be like, yeah, she's
married too.
She's a beautiful girl. She's my wife now. I don't care what you say anymore. This is my wife. But and then you get to America, some hot temptress.
Oh my god!
And fucking bitch ass Hansen trick you in there.
Dude, can you imagine?
Fuck that.
Getting into America, you worked your whole life, you get all your paperwork, and you're like, dude, I'm in America. Your whole family in India is like, we are rooting for you, and you come over here, and they're like, how is America? Why are you back? And you're like, this place is all right. Just I fucking went over there.
Yeah, right. They
got on TV over there. I was on TV. Like, what show? Like, some show. I forget.
Some show about fucking 15-year-olds.
Some dating
show.
Oh,
sweet. Did you get to fuck that 15-year-old? You're like, no, it's weird over there. You can't fuck them. You're not allowed. She was hot.
They kick you out of America if you fuck 15-year-olds.
Some fucking guy showed up and kicked me out. I was standing there naked in the living room. I was ready.
Well, what did you write to her? Like, I told her I would teach her how to touch her nipples. And they're like, great.
Yeah, it's like, did he read it on national television? Let everyone know how good you are with words? He's like, are you a woman yet? Have you had your first blood?
I brought you a wine cooler.
To Catch a Predator never gets old. No, those jokes have been going on for like 20 years now.
Just to think about a guy who was in America sitting, like looking for work, dad of a whole family, just like sitting on the shoreline. His kids are like, Papa, how was America? He's like, we will never speak of it ever again.
Dude, a lad getting caught. Because leading up to getting caught, he must have been like, dude, America is the best place on earth. I've been here for 3 fucking days and already some hot kid is trying to fuck me.
That's the first thing he does. He gets the internet. He's like, what's the internet? He's like, oh, it connects you to people. And he was like 13-year-old girl.
He just immediately Googled. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, but those when they read that, it's just... The lads, though, they're like, yeah. The lads and Indians are like, yes, could you please leave?
Yes.
Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm about to score, dude.
He cracks him a beer. He's like, here you go, please.
I'm about to have sex. What do you think? Get out of here.
Dude.
Please.
That is so funny.
You must go.
Oh, my God.
All right, we should wrap it up, right?
Yeah, we're at an hour. Challenge of the week. Find my poetry online. I dare you.
Find Matt McCusker. Did you have a name? Or did you go by Matt McCusker?
No, I have a pen handle.
Pen name? What's your name?
You have to make a login.
What's your name? Well, how are they going to find it if you don't?
I had MJM942. That was my login.
MJM942?
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy find. Google MJM942.
You might find it, you might not.
Find some poetry.
Yeah, dude.
Also, November 8th, we're doing digital graffiti. The return of digital graffiti.
Yeah, November 8th.
That's still in the works. That might not... I don't know what's going on with
At
that.
Helium, we'll let you know.
November 8th, Digital Graffiti, I think it's a Wednesday.
Wednesday night, yeah.
Us being mean to other people, which is very fun.
Yeah.
And then November 22nd, live podcast at Helium. That's the fucking one.
Yep.
You need to be there. Night before Thanksgiving, we're gonna fucking black out. It'll be very fun. I don't know. This weekend, I'm opening for the Rich Voss down in DC.
Damn.
So if you're from DC, go to that. And other than that, find Matt's poetry on.
Wrote up Strat. Now they kept wanting me, to throw my sentence out.
So you basically, they were like, come set him up and we'll let you out, and you just didn't do that and basically ran away.
They kept, every
you
month.
Went on the lam, dude.
They would text me once a month. I'd be like, I got something that works, don't worry. Just kept blowing them off,
You were their CI, basically.
Yeah, it was their CI, but they got nothing out of me. They got, now I went to Florida. I got myself some help, went down to a rehab down in Florida, and he texted me. This is about like 6 months after that I caught the case. And he was like, yo, what's going on? I was like, listen, leave me alone, man. I'm in Florida getting better.
Yeah.
Since I said I was in Florida getting better, I didn't tell him why I was getting better. Right away, I must have charged my ass up. Because I got a thing in the mail from a lawyer saying, you got this charge, you need to represent yourself. I just threw everything to the side.
Yeah.
Fuck it, man. Now, I was working with my one uncle, and I was, I found a ring on the floor. I was vacuuming up this floor. I vacuumed up a ring. I went to throw it out, saw the ring, instead of getting it back and put it in my pocket. I knew I should have known better. It was probably some person in the house ring. Now, when my uncle came to me like 2 days later, I said, yes, I had the ring. And the lady said, if you give it back to her, they're not going to press charges. All right, so I go to the jail, get back. I go to district court in Philadelphia, not the district place. I give the ring back. The lady ends up putting charges on my ass.
Yeah.
Now, when the cops saying, like, do you have any criminal past? I was like, no, I do not. And, I have DUI, I have dumb shit. Simple assault.
Like they
dumb
don't
shit.
have a big computer.
Yeah, I know. This is how green I am. I'm thinking that I can get away with everything,
that
right?
Makes sense.
No, they fingerprint me and run my thing, and I had this outstanding warrant.
Yeah.
For this attempt to deliver charge. And then I go from the district, the Philadelphia police drove me to, they met me halfway on 95, right before you get to Delaware County to Philadelphia.
So they set you up basically and brought you in.
After they charged me, they brought me to the county prison. But I went to the state barracks on media. No, the state barracks on Route 1, right? I saw this judge. It was like 7 o'clock at night, 8 o'clock at night. I got booked on a Thursday. They found out, ran my fingers, found out I had this outstanding warrant. So they took me back to Delaware County. That's where I was wanted. And I saw the judge at 7 o'clock, man. And he was like, so pissed off. Woke him up. They had to, set bail for me.
Wait, so judges are on call like that?
When they had to set bail for somebody. So I had to get bail set to me. Yeah.
What do they do? They do it over like Skype or like over TV.
Yeah, it was
right?
TV. It was like video court.
Yeah, it's not like they're in there.
Okay,
this motherfucker said I'm a flight risk and hit me with $250,000 bail.
You were going to Florida? Is that why? Or?
No. He just said I must be in my report saying I went to Florida on. I went to Florida to help myself.
Yeah.
And I just told the guy, leave me alone right now. I'm just bullshitting these guys.
Sense,
and I'm not going to help these assholes out, dude.
So he set you at $250,000 bail.
So he sent me $250,000 bail. So I go to George Hill, which is Delaware County Prison, for my first time. And
so
I'm not getting bailed out.
Does having a high bail put you in like a worse?
I got it's called four block. You got 4 and 7 state block. 4 is all violent criminals. For every high bail, everyone's either going upstate or pretty much everyone's either going upstate or they're getting out.
What was like when you walked in there? What was the vision when you like?
First.
What did you see when they dumped you in there?
When you get in George Hill, you're into the intake place, like the pre-intake place. You're in your street clothes, and they strip you out of street clothes. They search you. Squat, cough, lift your balls, all that bullshit. And they give you your county blues, second pair, and they give you your sheets and your blankets and stuff. Then I go to the intake block. This is when everyone's together. You're going to find out what block you're going to go to. You're going to get classified. They classify, like I said, on your past, on your violent, high bail. And I'm trying to get bailed out. I'm like, Dad, please bail me out for $250,000.
For $250,000, you'd have to put up $25,000.
$25,000.
He said nope.
Yeah. Now he could put his house up or like mortgage his house, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
he could have done some things, which in a way, I'll get into the story a little bit more, but I'm green to the system. Like I feel like I could be a jailhouse lawyer now. How much I learned about the law in jail, which I learned a lot, Learn about bails, how these guys beat these cases all the time. It's crazy.
Can I stop you for a second?
Yeah.
So this is, you were arrested and then got out and then went to Florida and then now you're back in jail.
No, I'm back in jail. But when I got arrested the first time, I did go to jail.
Yeah, you were supposed to cooperate.
Because I agreed to cooperate.
And then you didn't cooperate.
I didn't cooperate.
Went to Florida.
Went to Florida for rehab, better myself.
And then, it's not like you were running away. And then you went back to Philly. Now you're back in county prison?
I'm in county prison now.
In Chester County prison?
No, Delaware County.
Delaware
George
County.
Hill.
Chester County's got to be worse than Delaware County prison, right?
Chester County is like Westchester area. It's
All
actually
right.
really nice. I did
that sounds
72
nice.
hours there.
I went to Westchester University.
Well, I did my first ever bid I did besides the one-nighters, me, you, Pat, Bob, all probably got in Westchester, for dumb stuff. It was my 72 hours I did on a DUI charge.
Yeah, that was in Chester County. So
was
you
in
were in
Chester County.
Delaware. Chester is in Delaware County. But
Okay.
Westchester is in
Westchester.
Chester
This
County.
is West. This is
So that's where
Chester
you're getting
County.
confused.
Okay.
So so you're in there and you roll in. Who's like, who are you in there with?
Like I said, I got through intake. And I'm like, and then you get free phone calls and stuff. Calling me, like, please bail me out. He didn't no way in hell, I'm thinking I'm going to be out in like 2 weeks or a week or. I'm sorry. I'm thinking I'm going to be out in a couple of days.
Yeah.
I can't do this stuff.
Yeah.
Then I get my blues and I go to the intake block where you're going to get classified to find out. It's where everyone's at. You just get in. Everyone's hearing all this talk. Now I kept hearing guys say, "Listen, if I go to 4 block, I'm not going to go. I'm going to go to the hole.
Yeah.
I don't want to go." I heard like 2 people say this, right? And everyone's saying, "Oh, probably going to get the DUI building. It's your first time here."
That's what I thought you were going to get.
That's what I thought guys talking, you know, because I was in intake for 3 weeks, which is very long.
Now, when you're in intake and you're talking to all these guys, are they all are they kind of cordial? Like, are they like,
well, you find,
because it sounds like guys are like, don't go to fucking 4 block. Sounds like you're going to go to DUI. Like, you should be all right. Like, are there people like? Was anyone aggressive towards you right away?
No, actually, no.
Yeah,
it's how you carry yourself.
Yeah,
you know, there's guys that are just a prison word. I don't know, you guys ever heard of this called out of pocket?
Yeah, I know what out of pocket is. Yeah,
everyone says that in prison, but if guys are out of pocket, just dumb stuff, trying to steal people's trays,
like right off the bat.
Right off the bat. Now
that's a
when you're on the tray slayer is.
Well, yeah, when you're on intake is 22 and 1. It means you're locked down 22 hours. You're out 8 o'clock in the morning and 7 o'clock for an hour at night for an hour. That's to take showers, just to be in the day room. The day room is a real small room. They got all the cells around on the top and the bottom. There's about 14 cells on the bottom, 14 on the top, and there's 2 showers, one on the bottom, one on the top. Now, there's about 5 shower heads. Now, this is a funny story. The first time I went, now you go in the shower room, there's, like I said, there's 5 showers.
Yeah.
Right? You walk in, there's like a cage. Now, I didn't see nobody do this. What you're supposed to do is bring your blanket hanging up on the cage so no one can peek in on you, and you take your shower peacefully. Yeah. My first time, I go in, don't put the thing up. I go in, somebody's already showering at the end, go in butt ass naked, and this is unheard of.
But you're supposed to not shower
one at a
like
time. No, just one dude. I'm in there with another dude showering, thinking it's normal, and it's not. And I'm not covered up, so everyone can see my ding dang. You know?
Yeah. Is that a prison term?
That's my nervousness. I could have come up.
So guys don't take group showers.
County. Well, I'll get more into that when we hit state. But in the county,
so you rolled up on someone.
I rolled up on somebody.
Well,
man.
That actually makes sense because if you're in county prison for like a DUI,
yeah,
like that's like where uncles go.
Yeah.
They're not trying to shower together.
Nah.
It's like
But I figured like men in the gym though, they get naked all the time.
That is true.
If you hold it down like a 60-year-old man in LA Fitness.
Men at the gym, there's literally no threat of rape.
Exactly.
This seems
minimal.
I think your rape senses are up.
Remember what we're talking
100%.
about. Exactly. You know?
What did this guy do when you entered the shower?
No, give me weird looks. No, he's actually about my...
What did he part his bed sheet and look at you?
Well, no, like I said, you walk into the door. It's like a cage. Right? You walk in and there's four shower heads. All right, he was at the one at the end, and I was at the middle. So there's one shower in between us.
Yeah.
There's no towel on. Now, he might have been his first time, too. But I was wondering, he was like, why'd you walk in with, He'd put the towel up or the blanket up, but still, he was like, "Why are you in?" Like in his mind, he's like, "Why is this white boy in here with me? It was a black dude," you know, and because
makes it worse.
And I walk when I walk out, so when someone grabbed me and told me, you're not supposed to do that, right? I was, do what? What are you talking about? You're not supposed to go there with somebody, and you're also supposed to put someone, broke it down for me.
Yeah.
I look back at it now, man. I just can't believe it, man.
And you went in there and did that.
I went in there and guys do it. Like I said, it was my first time doing a long bid like that.
So you ended up, but you, like you're saying, you're in the intake, and you ended up going to 4 Block, the place everyone didn't want to go.
Like I said, 3 weeks, and like I said, I heard
so
two
after
people
you
saying,
took a couple weird showers.
if they send me to 4 Block, I'm going to lay on the floor and tell them to send me the hole. Now,
and that's
I'm
solitary confinement, right?
That's the whole solitary confinement, 23-1. Now, when I'm thinking I'm going to DUI because this is my first time, and everyone's telling me, I'm not really telling the whole truth about my, I just go selling drugs, some stuff. They tell me I had $25,000 bail, $250,000 bail. So I get classified my 3rd week. They call out the guy I was, they call a term is bidding. It's like us hanging out on the streets. In jail, they call it me and you hanging out in jail. We're bidding. It's a bid. It's you're doing a bid. Yeah. And when you're bidding is when you're bidding,
Hanging out.
Bullshit and all that stuff. Yeah. So the dude I was bidding with, he told me told me a few things what I should be looking into. He got called. The reason me and him got close because we came in together at the same time. So usually when you new with somebody and he's all right, you kind of, you eat with them and stuff. Now, 22-1, they bring your trays. Sorry, they bring the trays on the block, and one person in your side has to go bring them back to you. And everyone's telling me, "Oh, this population's so much better." I was like, this period sucks."
So that's the hole you're saying when they bring.
This is just intake. Okay. Intake's 22 hours. You're locked in, and 2 hours out. Why are you waiting to get classified to go to?
How long do you typically stay in intake?
Usually, I heard people say 1 week.
Okay.
I was in for 3 weeks.
Okay.
2 different times actually.
Damn.
And then I get classified, and I find out I'm going to 4 Block, which I'm hearing all this bad stuff.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be like, oh, there's a mistake. Like, I wanted to grab the guard when he's walking me. I'm not supposed to go here, because I seen the guy that came in with, he went to the DUI. He went to the DUI building, and then they called me out the next day, and I just couldn't believe it. And they're walking down the jail, and then there's a bunch of white guys in my group with me, and they all go to, I think, 5 or 6, which is real low key, not major
charge. It's white guy jail.
White guy jail, right?
So speak a little more.
And then I walk. They all go in, and that's when I wanted to say something.
So you went to black guy
you got
jail.
to think of a mistake. I mean, like I go to 4 Block. I go to 4C. Now you walk in. There's 4 pods. 4A, 4B, 4C, 4D.
Yeah.
Usually the old heads go to D for how they usually do it.
Yeah.
And the young bucks go to A.
Yeah.
And in between ages, I was 28, 29 at the time. And then, walk on the 4 Block, man. It was during rec time, during yard, but it's not really yard in county, it's rec time.
Yeah.
You get rec 2 hours in the morning from 8:30 to 10:30. You have breakfast at 6:30
in the morning.
And then you go out for breakfast, and you come back in. Now, in the county, they bring the trays onto the block, and you just walk up, grab a tray, and sit at the seat.
Yeah.
You eat.
Yeah.
And then you go to 8:30 to 10:30 is your first rec. And sometimes in the county, like I said, it was 4 pods. You go to 4 A, B, C, D. Now, D and C and A and B share a little yard. It's a really small courtyard. They got a half-court basketball court, and it's like a triangle.
Yeah.
It's really small, and we barely get it. You barely get that. So I'm used to doing 22-1. I come in to the block first time. It was that nighttime. Now, I said you go 8:30 to 10:30, and then lunch, and then 1:30 to 3:30.
Yeah.
And then night, and then dinner, and then night is from 7:30 to 10:45.
Okay.
It's a lot longer.
Yeah.
So I get there, it's when they're having that night one, and everyone's out running around like a nut. And I just, my balls are in my stomach, man. I was just like, Jesus Christ, right?
What's the ratio racially, like when you're in there?
When I was in there,
and when you walked in there, how many white guys is it?
Oh, man, on my block, I think it was 6 white guys.
How many people were in there total, would you say?
You got 14 times 2, so 20 is about 60 people on the block.
Okay, and it's 10%?
Yeah, 10's really low,
okay.
really low.
So you go in there and
now again, though, right? I get told what cell I'm going to.
Yeah.
And I walk to the end. I think it was 11 or 10, right in the corner. Now I can't open the cell.
Yeah.
No, everything's open, but the way my cellie had it set up, you had to put a lot of weight into it. So I'm sitting there like this. You know, everyone's looking around. This is just blowing my mind.
Tough start.
Everything's blowing my mind, right? And I'm looking like an asshole trying to get in. I can't get in. And I'm sitting there like just like an asshole, man.
Yeah.
And then finally, like 5-10 minutes goes by. I never forget. This kid Mike DeVito came by and showed me how to get in. You know, and then I got in, and thank God my celly, this is a gem in county jail for him to have a TV. The TVs are $225. And they're satellite. You have to get, you know, the pain in the ass to set up, pain in the ass to find channels. It's the dish. You get, not the dish, sorry, antenna. Antenna.
Same
you
thing.
get like 6 channels.
Yeah.
It's horrible. You get like,
Yeah.
This TV was the best one. This TV is a movie channel.
That's cool.
So I get in, and now my celly's not in yet. Now, like I said, it's probably 8 o'clock at this time. We still got 2.5 hours left of rec time. My ass stays in the cell the rest of the night.
Yeah.
I'm not going out.
Yeah, you don't want to play.
I'm just like, I'm not nervous,
Were
anxiety,
they
everything.
playing Foursquare? What were they doing?
They're playing, right? Spades and Pinochle are the two biggest card games.
Are they playing basketball and shit?
No, yard's not open at night.
Okay.
In the county.
Yeah. So you didn't want to go jumping on any spades games?
No, I didn't know how to play spades at the time. I didn't learn spades till state, until I went upstate.
So how was it when the guy came and you met him? Was he cool?
Cool man, black dude, Arnold Colbert.
Yes, dude. We don't have to whisper black dude anymore. We stopped doing that in like 2015.
No, I didn't mean to put his name out like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the TV was cool,
Yeah,
man.
you can not say names.
Yeah.
It's all right.
He did
Stick
that.
to first names.
He did a state bid. He did 5 years before. And, you know, so I told him my first time. He showed me a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And
So how'd you get out of there? That all ended then?
I stayed there for 3 months, my first bid. It
Did you
started
see
out
anything crazy while you were
real
in there?
rough.
Hey, let's go over the summary.
Yeah.
And then we'll go back to crazy stuff. You don't have to pause or anything.
No, I didn't pause it.
Oh,
Just
okay.
checking it.
So your first night, you meet the guy. Everything's good.
He's got the
Watch
movie
TV.
channel.
He's got the movie channel.
TV.
You're chilling.
What kind of movies
Bonnie
was
and
he
Clyde we
watching?
watched first.
Bonnie and Clyde?
You guys watch Bonnie and Clyde?
Sorry, no. The one with the 2 girls that drive the truck.
Laverne.
You watched
I just saw on TV the other day with Susan Sarandon.
Broad City.
No, Susan Sarandon. You know,
I'm
the
horrible
2
with
girls
movies.
that they
Thelma
drive.
and Louise?
Thelma and Louise.
Oh,
yes,
nice.
man, that was great.
Nice.
Saw Thelma and Louise.
Did you look at him and you're like, this is us? On your first night, you're like, this could be us, man.
Oh, we talked all night.
Nice.
I was just like, I felt so comfortable. You know, I just
Good.
like, it was a lot of stress off me, even though I had a lot more to look forward, you know, not to look forward to, not knowing what's going on in my case and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So, you know, we talked. I talked his ear off, promised him all this stuff. Oh,
Was this
I'll get you a
guy-
job.
What'd you promise
Was this
him?
guy strong? Was he?
Yo, he wasn't
fucking-
big. He was about a little shorter than me, but he was strong.
Okay.
And he could fight.
Was
you know?
everybody in there pretty fucking?
Yeah, there was some big dudes in there.
Yeah.
Big dudes in there.
That's negative.
And I had eyes on me right away, man. Because
Did you
know,
really?
I'm not a big dude, and you know, I think a lot of guys wanted to run down on me at first.
So what's
Yeah.
that?
When you get your commissary,
Yeah,
they run
yeah.
down on you and they just beat you up, take your commissary. I've seen it happen all the time.
Really?
Yeah. Supposedly one of the kids told me they were going to do it, but they told him, you know, not see what he's about and all that. How I survived, thank God, my dad, man, was a big supporter of me. He put money on my books. I got the max for commissary a week, $75 in food and $75 in clothes, like T-shirts and stuff.
So you just
I maxed
basically-
out every
so you
week.
bribe people with
but
honey
not only
buns?
that, I didn't bribe. What I did was they had a store on the block.
Yeah.
There was the guys that ran the block that were workers. You get 4 to 6 workers on each block, and you know they open up stores. So say before commissary comes, I come to him and say, I want 2 soups. You get 2 for $3. He gives me 2. Next commissary, I give him 3.
So these
5
guys,
for
you're
7.
not allowed to have a store though, right?
10 for 15. You technically know, but I mean,
Yeah.
no
So
guards.
these are just
gonna-
guys in their cells selling shit and
Selling their own commissary
They got a
and
bunch
getting
of
some
fucking
back.
chunky
So they're
soups.
these are just old school soup traders.
Pretty much.
So you give 2 soups, then you get 2
You gotta give
soups,
back
you give
3.
3, and then
You
he
know,
trades. The next thing
5
he
for
knows,
7, 5 for 8 is the worst. 10 for 15. Now, it took me 2 weeks to get in the mix and to get my commissary going.
Yeah.
On the regular block. Once I got that going, and people saw I had money, put money on. At first, I put money on some guy's book, one of the workers, gave him $20. He gave me $10 worth of food. Now, let me tell you, I was starving when I got in.
Yeah, how was the food?
The food is absolutely horrible. I'm a picky eater as it is.
You don't even.
And I ate stuff that I would never dream of eating,
what?
but I ate it.
What was your first meal?
I can't tell you my first meal, but they do a lot of chili.
Yeah.
You know, I was
sounds
not a
good.
big chili fan, but I got real into it. They do a lot of Stony Mac, and it's It's horrible. It's like meat and mac and cheese. It's not even mac and cheese. It's hard. It's the worst food on the planet.
And they don't give you that much.
They don't give you that, especially the county. They don't. There's guys that did a hunger strike one time. I heard a story.
Jeez.
And they
hunger
did
strike their DUI?
For 3 days, they did a hunger strike because they want bigger. You get your tray in the county.
What did they end up doing?
Now, they actually got they weren't, you're supposed to get, your portion is supposed to be a certain, by law, by state law, it's supposed to be a certain amount.
Yeah.
Now, what happens is the kitchen workers, they eat all your, they're picking it, and every meal you get like a meat, like your main course.
Yeah.
Then you get like a vegetable, and you get like potatoes, rice, and you get a snack. In the county, you get a snack. You get always cookies, pudding, brownies. That's delightful. Everyone's trading and stuff like that, you know? People play cards for their snacks. Now, the guys that work the kitchens, they don't give you full portions. Yeah. So they did a hunger strike. They got, for 3 days, got the portions back to how they wanted. Big portions, but it only lasted for a week. And then
they got fucking chili again.
And they started giving them smaller, for a week, they got the right portions supposed to do. And I'll tell you about upstate. When we get there, it's just a whole different ballgame with food.
So then, anything else notable happened while you were in county jail?
A rape. This dude was getting raped.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
On my block. And this is how bad it was. All right. This dude owned this dude. He was raping him, and he wouldn't let him take a shit in his bathroom. So in the showers, he was taking shits in the showers, there's a little gutter for the drain for the water to go down, and he was with his feet pushing the shit down the drain.
Do you know what the guy who was being raped was in for?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Also, before I was in intake, I seen somebody kill himself. Seen somebody jumped off the top tier and do a swan dive. Flat.
Fuck.
That was disturbing, man. That was. I mean,
how many floors did you jump from?
Just one. You got first floor. It's just a story.
So it's like 20 feet.
But there's a trail. There's a rail, and he stood up on the rail.
Oh.
And just tried to go head first.
Like this, and put his hands through.
Holy.
Dude, it was disgusting. It was just, dude.
And that's that's like your first month in there.
That was my second week in the county.
So you're just hearing rumors about rapes. Did you see?
When I got on my block, that's when the rape was going on.
So you knew about it.
I knew about it.
And the guy who killed himself was in intake.
He was in intake.
Okay.
This was before he was in intake. In George Hill and a lot of county prisons, a lot of suicides are not recorded. There's a lot of stuff that goes on that the regular world don't know about.
Yeah.
They keep a lot of stuff because George Hill is privately owned, so a lot of stuff does not get out.
Yeah,
there's a lot of suicides that happened. That was I seen 2 suicides. That was disturbing. That was horrible. I mean, just the way it was bad.
The sound of that's horrible.
Yeah, it was. So, so I said I'm in there for 3 months. That's the rape. Then my second month, I realized I kind of do this stuff. I'm respected on the block because I'm spending money. Yeah. I'm pushing money around, going to the store every week.
Fucking soups.
To Chi-Chi's. The best thing about jail is this thing called Chi-Chi. What it is ramen noodles.
Yeah.
So say me, you, Matt, we're going to bid and do Chi-Chi together.
That'd be
you
sick.
Bring 2 soups, we each put 2 ramen noodles up. Right? You're going to bring the cheese curls. I'm going to bring the sausage log, the meat stick. You're going to we'll do pickles and chips with you. Yeah. Right? You get a bag,
pickles
right?
and chips, dude. I would rape Matt first. Immediately, I'd be raping Matt.
I'm clearly
these
winning
Chi-Chis, man, I still make them to this day.
Really?
So it's just Cheetos mixed with...
It's cheese curls.
Cheese curls mixed with...
what you do is you crush up the cheese curls.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, so it makes it like cheese.
First off, the ramen noodles come in the square.
Yeah.
Right? You smash them all up, put them in the bag, put your cheese curls in, and you cut up the meat log. The meat log's about that long, and you cut it with a razor blade. In the county, you actually get razors. You can buy razors on commissary, and people take them apart, and they're used as weapons.
Yeah.
And you put the sausages in it. Normal Chi-Chi is cheese curls, soups, and the meat log. Yeah. That's the normal one.
Sounds good.
You add pickles to it. You can they get tuna, chicken breasts you can buy on commissary. And we'll go more when we get farther down my bid, but I had some great Chi-Chi. They make wraps.
They make wraps. Have to have you. We'll buy it. You come over here and make us some Chi-Chi.
Yeah, man. Good, man.
Listen, I got big. I put a lot of weight on it, man. I put a lot of weight on that stuff.
Because you were kind of coming in and out a little bit.
Yeah.
You looked pretty fucking husky
Absolutely.
for a second.
I'm back on my Chi-Chi bit, man. It
really?
puts weight on me. Absolutely. So
I need to get off the Chi-Chis.
So my first 3 months, like I said, the raping, I got accustomed to everyone, gave me respect. The reason I knew I got respect because one day for getting trays was hot dog lunch, which is awesome. I like hot dogs.
Yeah.
I screw up hot dogs.
It must be
Now,
fucking lit on
somebody,
hot dog day.
somebody dropped a hot dog. Like I said, they bring the trays to the block. It's just enough for everyone. Everyone gets one.
Yeah.
No extra stuff. Now somebody dropped a hot dog. What happened was the trays are stacked up.
Uh-huh.
And when he picked up his tray, the hot dog got stuck to the tray and came on the ground. Now, I just took it because I was eating like a champ. I was Chi-Chi's everything.
So you ate the hot dog off the ground?
I was eating Chi-Chi's 3 times a day sometimes.
Yeah.
I was doing personal Chi-Chi's for myself.
That's like living it up.
I was living. Well, Big Phil represent. Now, this hot dog fell on the ground.
Yeah.
And I was like, whatever, I'll take it. I was being, team player. Took it. And then about like 10 minutes later, I'm in my cell. It was during lunchtime. I hear Lynch or Phil, my name being called.
Yeah.
And it was one of the block workers, Tweez, man. He's a good dude. I just want to stay with him. And he had a hot dog for me.
Damn, he gave you another hot dog?
I remember my cell, he was saying, dude, I never seen that happen before. You know, for those guys to go out of your way to, you know, do that.
That's
it's
awesome.
just like, it was cool. It was because, like, I never accumulate debt. They made money off of me.
Yeah.
You know, I spread love to the people that, you know, I knew would give it back. I definitely got, you know, beat a lot of times my first month, first couple of months.
I mean, for what? Like a can of fucking
dumb stuff,
chunky
you know?
soup, bro?
Yeah, it's like soups and stuff.
Yeah.
But
Like somebody would
learn.
fuck you up and take your
Not
soup?
fuck me up. Would say, I'll give you one on commissary.
Oh,
no
okay,
problem.
that's what you
Then
mean.
we
I
got-
thought you meant
So,
beat.
so you're telling in jail there's some definitely there's some like shitty soup traders in there.
Absolutely. Oh my god,
Some unscrupulous fucking soup merchants.
they're bad. There's a known one. He's a known one through the county. You go there to George Hill and say this guy's name, and everyone's got stories for days about him.
About his bad
bad.
soup deals?
Does everything. How
He's like the Donald Trump of soup
Now,
deals?
this dude did 2 years. He maxed out his county sentence at 2 years, right? Straight. So he'd been on every block. He was in the drug trade. He would go to blocks, rack up so much store debt, and then leave, you know? Start a fight with someone weaker than him. You know, he's a piece of shit.
So funny. So how was it? Was there like a ton of drugs and shit in there too?
Yes, there's Suboxone's a big drug.
How are they getting them in?
Now the county, when I was there, it was through the mail. They get the Suboxone strips.
Yeah.
And then the guards bring in the other stuff like heroin, weed, all the hard stuff. But I know what you do is you get a card, you get a razor blade, and you cut open the card, and you put the strips in there. They're kind of hip onto it now.
Oh, because Suboxone comes in a little strip,
Little
like a
strips.
Listerine breath strip.
And they mail it in. And other ways, like I said, it was the guards. Some guards were dirty and getting paid to do stuff. And visits. People swallow balloons on visits. And now, a story about this kid, right, that's known in the county, and this is one of the stories he's known about. They saw in the visit, they saw him swallow a balloon. They knew he had something.
Yeah.
Right? So what they did was they wouldn't let him go back to the block until he took a shit. They wanted him to shit him out, right? So the dude, he's nervous as hell. He's in there for a long time. You know, the story is that he took the shit and he felt it coming out, that he was able somehow to pinch his butt to catch the drugs and still let the shit come out.
Let it turd out and kept the balloon in there?
Kept the balloon in there and got away
Was
with
it
it.
the guy
That's
who
like
was
a
getting
story.
raped?
No, that's not the guy getting raped. You would think so.
Somebody should have raped him. That
So
sounds
I
like
would-
one of the most magical butts
Yeah,
I've
it's
ever
I'd
heard.
explore.
unbelievable. But
Wow.
yeah, that's my first 3
You could
months.
break the internet with that butt.
Now, I took a deal. I was looking at, now I said, I just wanted to get out. I would have got a 1 to 2 in the county.
Yeah.
You know, this is 3 months. I'm not used to this type of stuff. So I took a deal. It's called drug court.
Yeah.
Now, what drug court is technically a 4-year sentence, but you do 2 years. You have to report to the judge. You have to see a judge once a week in the beginning. Mm-hmm. And then once you get to a certain level, then you go like once a month. And then
So you're out of jail?
You're out of jail, but you're not really. You got you see a pro officer once a week. You do the same called intensive outpatient.
So you're out of jail.
Now
and
they're
you're
on you,
supervised.
like they're drug testing you 3 times a week. They don't let you do anything. I mean, the rules are ridiculous. They find out if you left the county and went to Philly, they'll violate you.
Yeah.
Now, I lasted
How'd your drug court go?
28 days in drug court, and the judge told me I never seen anybody get
discharged or kicked out of jail court so fast without catching a new charge. This is unbelievable.
So you were just melting cups.
2 to 4. I was doing everything, dude. Melting cups, lying, forging my meeting list.
What's
not going to community service. I did what the fuck I wanted to do.
Melting cups is okay.
I had about 3 melted cups. Now, while I'm doing 28 days, I went back to the county twice for I did a day. Sorry, I'm back to the county one time for a day trip.
For what?
I melted a cup, and the judge was like, "You going to the county? I decide what I'm going to do with you." Let me out the next day.
Okay.
That was a long 24 hours. That shit was horrible, right?
Were you in?
I had 13 sanctions in 28 days.
Okay.
For everything.
When was the time when you smacked the cup on accident?
You were out of pocket.
Oh, that was I was out of pocket, bro. I was real out of pocket, right? And I remember, man, when they my final sanctions, when they, this time I burned the cup up. Now, quick story. I got caught, and I went to IOP 3 days a week, and they drug tested us, sir. And then I saw my parole officer. Now, I was on such high, not like, they had eyes on me, So I had to see my parole twice a week. So I was getting killed. But in the beginning, I got, I've been on Suboxone before in the past, and I didn't know you were going to get high off it until I went to jail and found out. So I did. Now, I'm still in my addiction. When I was on jail court for the first 2 weeks, I did a Suboxone. Got away with it. Next week, I did it again. Took a piss test at my IOP, and it came back the next week. I failed it.
Yeah.
Now, this is I failed it on a Friday, and I took it that Friday also. Now, my parole officer don't find out about it until Tuesday. Calls me in that following Tuesday and has me take a piss for him right there. And Suboxone is a special test. He had me do a dipstick and said, "I'm hot for Suboxone. When'd you do it?" I said, I did it Friday. Mm-hmm. He goes, I want to see what I'm going to do with you. Took me to the supervisor in charge of jail court. This lady, she had a parole also. Sat down with her. She goes, "So you're telling me that you're hot for Suboxone thing? You told me you did it on Friday. There's no way that's possible." I said, "What do you want me to tell you? I did it on Friday and did it on Tuesday."
Yeah.
Now, I never saw the tests. Now, what parole officers do a lot, and I heard a lot of stories where they do is, and I actually had this happen to me more than once too, that they'll say, "Oh, why are you hot for this?" when you're not. They just want to see if you're going to say,
freak out,
see if you admit to it. So, I think this is definitely what happened, because I wasn't hot in case the test was wrong, but he said I was, but he never showed me the test. Now, I'm in the room with the head lady and my parole officer, telling them that I did it on Friday, and she said, "There's no way that's possible." And she grabs like 2 or 3 other parole officers, females, brings them in and says, tells them what's going on. This kid did this thing on Friday and said that he did it on Friday, but he's hot on Tuesday. That's impossible. He had to do it a different day. I'm sitting there like, "No, I didn't. I did it on Friday. I understand it's Tuesday, but what I'm telling you is,
so
I did not do it."
You're arguing with a bunch of like parking authority ladies, basically,
for like an hour.
And now,
right?
now, why is it impossible that you did it on Friday? Why is
well,
that?
They said it should have been out in the system. It's in your system at the most
Okay.
3 days.
I see.
Now, I'm already had like a couple of sanctions with the judge. I did my 24 hours in the county. Now I'm nervous, and she goes, "Listen, if you just tell us the truth, I will personally make sure when you go in I'm supposed to see the judge that night. When you go in front of the judge tonight, you will not go to jail and your sanction will be light."
Yeah.
She didn't say light, but in those terms. Now, I'm saying, I said to her, "Well, do you want me to tell you I did something when I didn't do it?" I said something like that. She goes, "Well, now we see you're lying." Well, you want me to lie. That's what we argue for now. And finally, I just I surrendered and said, "Listen, I did it on Sunday," which was completely false.
Yeah.
And I got my sanction was community service. I forget how many hours, like 24 hours. And I did 16. Another sanction.
Why do 16 though? If you're not going to do it,
I just did what I wanted to in jail court. I just thought I was the man. I could get away with everything.
Yeah.
Because my first time being in this thing, I thought I could beat these people. I thought I'm the first one. I can get away with everything. But there's been a lot of people like me that can't get away with none. And I didn't. As you can see, 28 days, 13 sanctions later.
So what happened?
Now, my final one, I go there and they send me back to the county. Now, I'm in the county for I go there July 1st. Is that Doug Granny's birthday?
Yeah.
July 1st. Now, I'm talking to my dad, talking to my lawyer. They're saying that I'm going to get another shot in drug court, but you have to go in front of the judge.
Uh-huh.
So I sit there for 2 months. And then every night I'm talking to my dad, I'm stressing. He goes, "Don't worry, you're going." And then the other dude was in there from drug court. And he's like, "Yeah, we're going to get another chance, blah, blah, blah." Now, in my mind, I'm getting another chance. So this time, I'm in 4A. I'm in the jungle.
So you're in the worst block now?
I'm in the worst. I'm with all the young dudes from Chester, just robbing people left and right, just wilding out.
Yeah.
I make it out there, no problem. I know how to do a bid now.
Yeah.
I did 4C. I know how to.
How long were you in 4C?
3 months.
3 months.
And
you
now,
got out, did 28 days in drug court. And now you're back in 4A.
4A.
Okay.
And I'm in here 2 months.
Now you're in 4A for 2 months.
Now everything's going good. I'm Commissary King.
Still
going
got
to
the Swansons are going
people
strong.
Putting money in people's books, killing it, eating. And then in my mind is I'm going one more chance at drug court.
Yeah.
And thank God I didn't get that chance. But I'll never forget, I was now when you have to go to court in county prison, it's a little pain in the ass process. They wake you up 4 a.m, take you down to the holding cell in the county. You're there for like 3 hours to get your breakfast. And they come, they have to shackle you up, hands and feet, put you with 2 other people. Now it's like a chain. Me and 2 other people.
So you're like your brothers, where art thou?
Yeah, exactly. It's just like that. I'm George Clooney, though.
Yeah.
So they take us to... They take us on the vein, let me get to court by like 8:30. We've been up since 4. It's just a long process.
Okay.
It's
So what
horrible,
happened?
right? I go in front of the judge. Now my lawyer comes down to me and says, "Listen, you need to tell this judge why you want to stay in drug court.
Yeah.
You better give it to him. Tell him some good stuff." I'm like, all right. I get in front of the judge, right? This is what I say to him. Well, I really want to do it this time, Judge. I forget his name. Anyway, what are we going to do this time? Well, one thing is, I'm on drug court was just how bad drug court was. They put me on medication I didn't want to go on.
Yeah.
Paxil, antidepressants. They put me on. That's how serious it's horrible.
Yeah.
They don't let you do anything. They won't let me work for like the first year.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, they put me on a new.
And they give you mandatory medication?
Absolutely.
Ooh, that's
you have to see a psychiatrist.
Seems pretty unconstitutional.
Whatever he thinks that you should take.
You have to.
You have to take it. And they piss at you to make sure you're taking that stuff too.
Wow.
Shit.
Now, I guess you do have the freedom to not take it, but then you just go to jail.
They're going to put you on some. It's just you're not going to win with them. You do have that right to not take some medications.
Yeah, you can say no, I'm not going to take the medication, but then they're just going to be like,
on your ass.
You're out of drug court.
You might as well just
yeah.
So I did not want to take this stuff.
So they didn't like your speech.
They did. Well, I started taking stuff in the county, and I said, "Listen, I'm taking the medication. I see a big difference, and that's it. That's all I got. I don't want to let down my grandfather, my aunt, and my dad were in the court, right? And I come out shackled up, man. It's just embarrassing.
Yeah,
and then,
Because the judge was just like, "Get the fuck out of here."
Yeah. Well, before my aunt talked, my aunt Joanne's great. She goes, "I want to make sure he goes. I'm going to take him to all his meetings." She's the one that actually got me in the drug court.
Mm-hmm.
She has some connections, and so she was awesome, and she went from the judge. She said, "Listen, I'm gonna make sure he goes," and she did that stuff. She took me to drug court a couple of times. She was awesome, but like I said, my spiel didn't work, and he goes, "Boom, you got 6 months credit right now, so you're gonna do. I'm gonna give you triple RI, which is if you're nonviolent." Which I don't know how I got with that because I had simple assault on my record, but they still gave it to me. You get
They probably asked about the fight.
3 months. Oh,
They're like, "Yeah, he didn't really do shit."
Wait. What's the simple assault? Real quick.
He started a fight. And my cousins beat someone up in Westchester.
Well, we got knocked down. We got charged with simple assault, and we got knocked down with disorderly conduct.
Yeah.
And triple RI is nonviolent. You get it, which is 3 months off to a year. So every year you get 3 months knocked off. So when he told me, he goes, "You got 6 months in. You're going to be doing a year upstate." I thought I was going to get 18 and 36. Yeah. I didn't calculate the triple RI. I didn't know anything about it. So I remember.
I'm sorry.
So
what's triple RI?
It's just when you're upstate, it's a state sentence, and if you don't have any violence on your if your charge is not violent, you can be qualified to get triple RI.
So
which
it cuts your time in half.
You cut your times pretty much. You get 3 months off 1 year.
Okay.
So, but when he told me you got 6 months credited, and I think I only had really 5. I forget.
So you thought you were going to jail for 18 months?
I thought I was getting 18. I thought my sentence was 18 to 36.
Yeah.
But it was actually 2 to 4.
So that was good news.
It was good news.
Oh wait, so you end up getting more.
But technically, I got more for parole.
Yeah.
But I went walking back. The sheriffs that take you when you get done court, I said bye to my family. So I'm not going to see them for a while.
Yeah.
I get no visits in the county. I didn't want to, And then, said bye to everyone. I broke my dad's heart. I'll never forget that. But I'm walking back, and the judge like the sheriff that was taking me back. He's like, "What'd you get?" I told him what I got. He's like, "Oh, that's nothing, man." And I had so much relief once I got that too. Like,
so you're out of the county.
I'm out. I'm out of county. Like I know what I have to do.
Yeah.
And I'm done all this shit because drug court was so stressful. I wasn't ready to, settle down. It just wasn't for me. It was every night was something stressful. Like paroles were coming up.
Yeah,
it was just crazy. So I'll never forget. I walked back to the block. Now the other kid was telling me about drug court. He thought he was going to get a second chance too.
Yeah.
Now he had a crazy new charge, assault record. He has aggravated assault on staff members at a hospital. He was messed up on Klonopins. Now, he asked me what I got. I told him I got 1836. Oh, nice. He's like, I think I want to get off. He gave him a 3 to 6, and he came back crying his eyes out, man. I'll never forget that. And a lot of guys come back crying, man, because they get on my block, dude. There's guys that were getting 5 to 10. I seen someone get 13 to 26. I mean, there was some real hefty sentences.
But just to make sure, like 13 to 26 is 13 to 26 years.
13 to 26 years.
Ooh, baby.
Sucks.
So I come back. And everyone's like, oh, what happened? I was like, I got 1836. And I'm just cool about it. And everyone's like, I can't believe. But it's like, at that point, what are you going to do?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
stuck.
I'm going to make the best out of it. I definitely needed something different in my life. Because I was definitely going down the wrong path. Definitely using and stuff. So that's my county bid. And I get prepped up to do my state bid now.
All right. So you want to take a quick break?
Yeah.
Take a break. And then we'll get into the state.
We're back.
All right.
My God. So basically, we're finished with the county.
Done with the county.
All you got to do is have a little bit of money, be good with your soup deals. So if you're a guy facing DUI, just fucking stack up on
You're going to
soups.
get DUI building.
Okay. So
how about real quick, like you'd be fucked if you were poor in there, right?
Oh, my God. Absolutely.
Like if you, let's say you don't have any parents or anybody on the outside sending you money.
Yeah. What's it look like for those guys?
It depends. Like, I'm a picky eater.
Yeah,
I would die of starvation. Really.
Yeah.
But some guys that have no money, you have to find a hustle. A lot of guys they make money off drawing. Drawing is a big thing. They drive cards for your girlfriend, for your parents, holidays, and they'll get an envelope and they'll put a draw on it, purchase and stuff like that. That's a big bit. That's a big money thing. Tattoos. You got guys that can make tattoo guns. You see it more. You see it in the county. Actually more in the county too. But and plucking, which is I almost got plucked. I wanted to get plucked in the county to show, like, I got this in the county. So happy I didn't do it.
What is it?
It's you get some black ink. They heat it up however they do it, and they get like a paper clip, some sharp.
Yeah.
And they put the ink in it. I think somehow they heat it up and they pluck you.
So a real shitty tattoo.
They stab you.
So they just give you
shitty,
little
horrible
dots
tattoo.
on you?
Yeah, well, they actually, dude, there's guys.
Like a cool
you
little
see,
pattern.
not just there's guys that pluck that look like it was done by a gun.
Oh,
Some
God.
amazing. There's amazing artists in jail.
Yeah.
How about any booze?
Yes. Yes, we'll get to that.
Okay. All right. So so we just finished your bid in county. I almost said stint again.
5.5 months.
Talking like
county,
a real pussy over here. It's funny. It's funny to hear all these and just be like, man, I am a fucking bitch. Like, dude, that's fucking crazy. But so you just got out of county, went to drug court. Or no. Yeah, at the end of drug court, they were like, all right, you're just going to do 2 to 4?
2 to 4.
2 to 4 in state prison.
Yes.
Okay. And now, where are you headed right now?
At
2 to 4.
Now, for Delaware County, you go to upstate to Graterford. Now, how the state works is you got Graterford on the eastern side. So on the eastern side of Pennsylvania, anybody that's in the county jails, when you go upstate, you go to Graterford first. If you're in central PA, you go to Camp Hill first. And if you're in the western side of Pennsylvania, you go to Western State Penitentiary first, but that closed down, so I forget where they go to now. So, but you go there first, right? Before now, Camp Hill is the classification jail. It's where you classify. So I'm in the county, in Delaware County, we go up on Fridays. Mm-hmm. So, but you don't know when you're going. Now, like I said, I was on 4 block, and what you usually do is when you get sentenced to a state sentence, they usually send you to 7 block.
Okay.
Because that's the state block before you go upstate. I heard guys that got sentenced and stayed in there for 2 months before they went.
Shit.
I think because I was short, I got sentenced on a Tuesday. I went upstate that Friday.
Yeah.
I was blessed. It was very lucky. I never went to 7 block. They woke me up Friday morning. I had no idea. They just woke me up. Said, pack stuff and you're going.
So you fast forward now. You're in what's the state prison?
I'm going to state prison from the county
like versus the county. So now you're in there.
The difference is night and day.
It's nice.
Night and day, man. Just, I mean, everything. Commissary's way cheaper. For example, a soup in Delaware County, 65 cents. A soup upstate is 23 cents.
Damn.
That's just
so the soup market's totally
just everything. I mean, the meat logs in the county are $3.
Soup market.
There's a volatile soup
Dude,
market.
I got a bunch of soup. I live off soup. I'm poor as fuck. I
kill
only
it.
eat soup.
Oh, me too, man. If you could live on soups and if you could smuggle soups in, you would kill it.
Fuck yeah! Dude, I might have to go to. I might have to fucking.
You
Come on.
You can make some money.
Suck. I would be horrible.
So you're enjoying yourself in state prison comparatively.
Because you're like I said, the difference between county and state is state. There's no getting bailed out state.
Yeah,
that's your sentence. Your sentence, and you have to be sentenced 2 or more years.
Okay.
So your back numbers got to be 2 or more years.
Yeah.
And the numbers are always usually even. I've seen uneven ones, guys that get fucked like 2 to 10 years.
Yeah.
Now that 3 to 6, what that is you have to do your front numbers is what you have to do in state prison or county. Your county jail your county time does count.
So if you get 3 to 6, you're in jail not knowing whether you're going to do 3 or 6 years.
Exactly.
That's kind of sucks.
All depends on
is it based on good behavior?
It's based on a lot of things. It's based on good behaviors. It's based on programs. That's a big thing these days. The biggest program is called TC, the Therapeutic Community. Now, when I first started this back in the early 2000s, it was... Now, I could be wrong about that. It might even started before that, but it was like a 6-month program. Now it was 4 months. And I'll tell you about that when we hit Western. So I go from the county on a Friday, I woken up, and I get going to Gradeford.
Yeah.
That's when I meet John D'Amico, man, my old head. And that's another thing in jail, and you're going to have a thing called an old head and your young boy.
Yeah.
You want to have one of each.
More
than one is even better. But I had many young.
Is it better to have more old heads or young boys?
See, it depends what we're talking about. Now, my young boys did all my cooking for me.
Yeah.
They did all my dirt for me.
Why?
Because I hated cooking.
Yeah. I'm saying, why would they do it? You give them shit?
Because they're my own boys. They didn't have, my own boys didn't have a lot of money.
Yeah.
They barely had money. So
you had like minions when you went to jail.
Exactly. And they're my, and I had some big young boys, some tough young boys that had my back and would have let nothing, if anything went down,
I'm sorry. I was texting my cousins to find out where my uncle was warden. But, you had young boys?
Young boys.
And old heads, yeah.
Young boys and old heads.
They're a must when you get in.
I was right in the middle, my age. I was like
so
20,
an old head...
Someone older than you? It's
does
old head,
what
man.
for you, though? I mean, like, he's just kind of like a mentor.
My old head schooled me into the state prison.
He
told me all about state prison. And my old head, we left Delaware County the same day to go to Gradeford and end up being bunkies, cellies together in Gradeford.
Oh, that's cool.
We did 2 months together, and then we went from... Now, when you go to Gradeford from the county, like I said, this is crazy. You're going from county prison to Gradeford. I don't know if you guys ever seen Gradeford. It is a different world. It is humongous. Now, a penitentiary, the difference between a prison and a penitentiary is the wall. Now, all federal institutions, for the most part, are penitentiaries.
Okay.
I'm not sure if they have walls or not, but I know for the state of Pennsylvania, the difference between a penitentiary and a prison is the wall. Some have fences. Some judges have fences.
So if it's fenced in, it's a penitentiary?
No, there's wall. If you have a big ass...
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
2-story wall that goes around the entire
So that's a penitentiary.
Place.
Then it's a penitentiary.
So Gradeford's penitentiary.
And a prison is a fence?
It's
like the barbed wire fence?
Barbed wire.
That's the only difference?
So, listen,
Crazy.
Like I said, for state, in the state of Pennsylvania, that's the difference. And other states should be different. Federal is different. For the most, upstate in Pennsylvania, that's the difference. Now, so Gradeford's got this humongous wall. Now, I'm saying, you coming from county prison, never seen this place, and it's just how big it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I felt like I walked a mile to get to the block from when I got in there. We get down, and it's just cool how the guards, how different they are than county. They respect you more, and they're just a lot cooler. I remember being in like the intake section at Gradeford compared to now Delaware County. You're locked in, the door's shut, and it sucks. In Gradeford, the door's open. You can walk out to use the bathroom. You don't have to use it in the actual place.
You have the shit in front of people.
And they're just doing the shit. It's just like it's so much better.
Yeah. Also, I would imagine and tell me if I'm right here, is like in the county prison, there's got to be like a sense of like desperation and stress because you don't know what the fuck's going on. You think you're getting out, you think you're fucked. Like there's got to be so much more stress in county versus state, where like you said, you just here's what you're doing.
Yes,
yeah.
I was so like I said, I was so stressed out before I got my state sentence. Like I said, I came back and everyone's like, "Wow, you're so cool." It's just it's such a relief. Like I'm doing.
So I need to fast forward back to your minions. Did your old head tell you to get minions? Like, how did you find out to get young boys? And how did
they wear overalls?
The county told me about it. It was just like, that's my young boy.
You know?
Oh, that's my old head.
So you wanted young boys
talking about. Yeah, especially the ones I got, man. I had some riders, man. That's another word is rider.
Yeah.
If you call your girl a rider, that means like my girl was a rider. Like she was great. She was like an awesome woman. Someone that's is gonna be there for you. Like my dad was my rider. For this thing. Someone I can always count on. Send me money. Matt, you were a rider. You picked up every time you picked the phone, wrote me.
Newports too.
You tore everybody I was in, so I'm getting letters, and that's the thing. Getting mail in prison, it's like it's gold. It's just like every day you'd be waiting for 4:00 to come to see if you get a mail. They called, and if you don't get it, they call it drive-by. Oh, Lynch got a drive-by. You just see the guard going by because the mail times every time. That's the best. Drive-by. That's just so funny. So, my young boys and before I had.
Did you ever use your young boy? Did they ever come like?
I could have. They would have ridden. Well, especially my first young boy was in the county. And I look back at it now, and that's why I know he was my young boy. I took care of him, gave him suits, he was poor, but he was a fighter. He's like, I got you back. Don't know what's going to happen to you. And just like they just look up to you, like I'm like some type of godsend to them. Mm-hmm. So I'll give them a soup whenever they want.
That's insane how important soup is.
I understand.
Soup and coffee. Now you get a bag of instant coffee. They're called shots. Now a shot of coffee goes for soup, and this is in the county. State's different, all that stuff. But, my own boys always got shots of coffee when they want it. They were wild boys that would do whatever, because my young boy in the county was going to pluck me. And, plucks are expensive, man. He was going to pluck me for free.
Damn.
I mean, like I said, I always looked out for him and stuff. Yeah. But when I left the county Friday morning, I gave him all my commissary, all my stuff. Yeah. My own boy. I like to bump into him. I forget his name, but he was a good dude. Young black boy.
Stay in the whatchamacallit?
Now state
prison.
And then
what happened? Was there anything notable that happened in there?
Well, so you went to Graterford. My old head. We said we were cellies. He told me everything. Told me the difference. Like I said, commissary, you could smoke. You could smoke up there.
That's chill.
And the biggest drug in prison is a drug called K2. They call it Tukey. Fake weed. It's like marijuana. The reason they have it in there because you can't test for it.
Like the gas station shit you buy.
I have a experience with Tukey and Graterford. That's a pretty funny story. I was with one of my young boys from Aston. Now he was a hippie kid, stoner kid. Now K2 makes you trip in a way. It really like when you smoke it, you're just like it's a bad drug, real bad. But people they bug out on it, they stress. Now we and him get a stick for like $3 for that's cheap upstate. A couple soups.
So we got a stick for a stick of K2.
Now I want to.
Awesome.
So I'm in. Like I said, when I was in Graterford, I was on E Block first for 6 weeks. Now I did a long stint in Graterford, which is really not unheard of, but the jails are so populated. If you had under 2 years, you were going to spend a week and go right to Camp Hill to get classified.
Yeah.
You anything more than 2 years. Oh, really?
I lived in Camp Hill.
Camp Hill, man. Wait to hear about that place.
What happened with this deuce when you guys smoked it?
So I'm on E Block now.
Yeah.
I'm working out. I'm getting strong, feeling good. Now I want to relax. I'm going to smoke one deuce stick. Now, the kid told me, he's like a hippie kid, said, listen, I'm the best person you want to trip with. Everyone trips with me, Because I was telling him, like, dude, I'm not really trying to bug out off this shit. I'm just trying to take a hit, I was not looking, I heard all these crazy stories about it.
Yeah.
So he's telling me that he's the best person to smoke with and trip with. He's going to take care of me, blah, blah, blah. So
you're in jail with an evil hippie, basically.
Evil hippie. And this time, I went from E Block, which was when you're getting classified. Because E Block is everyone that's getting ready to go to Camp Hill or PV. Guys that fall.
Okay.
And another difference is PVs are in blues.
All right.
Blue clothes. Now, if you're going to Camp Hill, you're in a yellow jumpsuit.
Okay.
That thing sucked. I wore that
thing
for 3 months.
Really
exactly.
So what happened with this fucking dude?
So
now I'm at, like I said, on E Block was, we had yard every other yard time or block out.
Yeah.
Now I did 6 weeks and I get to A Block because, like I said, everything was filled up. So they put a lot of us before we went to Camp Hill to A Block, which was 23-1. So we were able to walk to meals, and we were able to go to commissary, get haircuts.
23 hours a day.
We won out. Yeah, it was horrible. So we played 1-on-1 spades. That was awesome. And we played gin and rummy. Me and one of these young boys, right, tell me that I'm the best person to strip with. So we smoked the deuce, and I'm loving it. I'm chilling. I'm on my deuce high, playing spades and stuff, dude. After 5 minutes, I'm like all swole too. I'm doing, I'm getting kind of big and stuff, feeling great. We're playing cards, and all of a sudden he's like a woofer, looks like jerks his head up real quick. You hear that? I'm like, what? I didn't hear nothing, man. Come on. And then I'm trying to get him out of it, right? He does it again. Yo, you hear what they just said? Now someone said something over the loudspeaker. He thinks what they said on the loudspeaker was our cell, whatever our cell was, and it said our names. We know you guys are smoking K2. We're coming down.
We know you're smoking
K2. We're coming down to take you to the hole. He tells me this. I grab the other half of the stick and flush it down the toilet.
Fuck.
No, sorry, but before all this goes, right? Now, he kept jerking his head up, and he told me that. I thought he was kind of bullshitting around.
Bugging out in jail.
Now, when you're in your jumpsuit, right? When you get in your cell in your jumpsuit, you take it off and you tie the arms around your thing. You're just chilling stuff. This motherfucker, man, puts his jumpsuit on, starts packing his box. No, we have boxes when you go to Camp Hill, travel and stuff. He starts packing up all his boxes.
He's ready
everything
for the
in the room, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not knowing what's going on,
He's gonna break out.
Then he comes over to me, puts his hands out like a gentleman. He goes, "It's nice to meet you, Phil, man. What are you talking about? We're going to the hole." I'm like, dude, get the hell out of here, dude. Bug the hell out. Now, every time I hear keys, I'm at the gate looking out. I'm waiting for the cops to come down on me. And all night, dude. All night, I'm, for like the first 2 hours after this happened, every time I heard the keys, I'm at the gate. And fucking 2 hours, no one comes by. We're not getting locked up. We're not going in the hole. He was just fucking bugging the fuck out.
Bugged out, yeah.
That was it, And then the next day, we were bidding on him hard. I told a couple people the story, dude, and we're just cracking up.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that. But, so now I'm going to camp, and I'll get Camp Hill. Now, you don't know me.
How long were you in Graterford?
3 months.
Okay.
3 months in Graterford, and then they
long.
transfer you to Camp Hill.
Camp Hill. Now, you don't know you're going to Camp Hill till the night of. The guard comes by, packs up all your stuff, and he takes your boxes. You get boxes when you go. He counts all your commissaries and whatever your food is. So it comes with you. Comes with you. So the next day, you told me we're going to Camp Hill. All the people I came in the Graterford with were all going to Camp Hill, and they're all the dudes at my old head.
Yeah.
All doing biz with. So we all go to Camp Hill together, which is great because I'm going to Camp Hill. Now, Camp Hill is so strict, especially when you're in blues. Now I went from a yellow jumpsuit to blues in Camp Hill.
Blue is for parole violations.
In Graterford it is.
In Graterford.
And then Camp Hill means you're not yet classified.
Okay.
So they don't know what level I am, all that stuff.
So it's like military kind of?
Camp Hill was military, man. It was now in jail they have a thing called count. In the county, you don't even know. They don't even call count. They just come around and make sure everyone's in. They do it 4 times a day. Upstate Graterford, they announce it. Count time in the morning, like around 6:30, in the afternoon around 12, in the evening time around 4, and before lights are out like 9:30. But Graterford don't matter. Some guards will make you staying up, but it was cool. At Camp Hill, every count when you're in blues, you had to be at the door with your lights on, both you and your cell, which is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Every morning, and if you didn't, you get in trouble. Quick, another funny story. Like I said, I'm so green. I'm in Graterford, right? And then I'm on the A block, which was still kind of strict, 23-1.
Yeah.
We don't get time to really mingle with people. We're coming back from dinner time.
Mingle's a funny word.
Now, my boy is at
Christian
the end.
Mingle.
This guy's named Chris. He's at the end of the block.
Yeah.
Graterford blocks are so long. And I had to get something from like coffee or tobacco or something. And now when we came back from the meal, it's supposed to be at your door, ready to go in. So I try to run down and get my stuff from him. So I run down, and the next thing you know, when I'm running down, I hear the gates being open. That means they had this lever that opens up all of the cells in Graterford, how old it is. So I hear the lever go off, and I'm going down. I'm like, shit, come on, keep going, Phil, keep going. And then they say, lock it in, everyone get in. So everyone goes in. Now I'm at him getting my stuff now when they're saying this stuff. So I'm running back when everyone's in, and I'm so noticeable. All the guards see me, and they go, my state number is LR3892. They call me in the loudspeaker to the bubble, which is in the middle of the block where all the guards sit. And they took my ID. I shit myself because I thought I was going to the hole for something so stupid, but I was so goddamn scared. I was like, I can't go to the hole, man. I'm going to fuck my parole and all that stuff. So they took my ID, dude. I was so nervous for 24 hours, and Chris and John were bidding off me. He's like, oh, man, that's not good. Now, it's nothing, really. Now, sometimes it's the main thing to take your ID, but they're not going to take my ID because I went down and got some coffee for somebody. They're not sending me to the hole for that. But I don't know any better. I'm scared to death because they're bidding off me.
And then, what is the hole? What do you got to do?
The hole is 23. Is
just by yourself?
I never been in the hole.
Yeah.
I've been in whole life situations like that 23-1, but it's way worse. You get no commissary. The only thing you get is cosmetics. And it's just 23 hours that you're locked in.
Locked in your own particular cell by yourself.
By yourself.
For
How
23
long do people
hours.
do this?
Dude, there's guys, and when we get to Camp Hill, there's this thing called the Camp Hill riots.
Yeah.
It happened back in the late 80s. There's guys that are starters of that riot are still in the hole from that day.
Solitary confinement.
And there's a story in Graterford.
As long as I've been alive.
There's
in solitary confinement. That's fucking
A famous
nuts.
story is there was this biker from Graterford, was in Graterford, and he was in the hole for over a year, for a long time. And when he got released from the hole, he was so messed up. He was just so screwed up in the head that the day he got out, he killed a cop. And he says because he was locked in solitary confinement for so long, he might have done actually 3 years. It was a long time.
Okay,
but so it mentally drains you.
So what happened when you're in the
with my ID?
Camp Hill?
Oh, Camp Hill. So I go to Camp Hill, find out it's just real strict. Like I said, you have to be at the yards every day. I'm in Camp Hill short because I'm at short.
Yeah.
My minimum's coming up. So I'm in Camp Hill 3.5 weeks. Thank God. Nothing crazy happens there just because it's so
you're out,
so strict. It just sucked, And Camp Hill was in and out. My old head was on my block, but he was in a different section. But we went to yard together. And like I said, the food upstate is so much better. I was right before Thanksgiving. That's right. But the meals were great.
Okay,
but
so nothing
crazy at Camp Hill at all.
But you're saying the county,
strict
it's
as
nicer
hell.
than the county jail.
Nicer, Graterford and Camp Hill, a lot nicer. You can smoke.
So
and
then
stuff.
you go to where? Pittsburgh after that?
Pittsburgh.
How was that?
He wanted to hear about the hooch, but we made hooch one night in Graterford. Like I said,
oh, because you made
the deuce thing.
So that's the liquor. People don't sneak liquor in. You make it.
Yeah, you make it. Now the first celly I had on the A block, 23-1.
Yeah.
Now you locked in 23 hours a day. You're gonna think of some shit together.
Yeah,
Not the one I smoked deuce with. It was the second one. His name was Little Irish. He was a stand-up comedian.
Really?
Real funny. He got a 6 to 12 for robbing 7-Elevens with a BB gun. He was a funny bastard, though. He was in my bed. He still writes me to this day. He's
really?
in Somerset.
He's still in there.
He joined the Aryan Brotherhood.
Whoa, he's a white supremacist?
White supremacist, man. You got Irish. Now, I think the reason is because when you're in Aryan Brotherhood, their sign is the 3-leaf clover.
Yeah.
And if they see you have that on, and the game's really big in that area, and you come in with a 3-leaf clover, you're either going to join them or you got to black that out.
Really?
So I think he
joined the Aryan Brotherhood over
I think
a tattoo?
I believe so. It was over the tattoo.
Shit.
I don't know much about it, but yeah.
Or maybe he wanted to join a little bit,
I
too.
think, sure, because he was looking at
What's he
doing
talking
12
about?
years. Just ask me how I'm doing, man. I got to write him back. I got about 4 letters from him. Every time he's like,
another thing, too.
I missed a white supremacist
story. In 2017,
story.
You're not allowed to have white supremacists. For obvious reasons, you're not allowed to have white. So he met a guy in jail who was cool, who now he found out is in the white
he's the one
Brotherhood.
we made booze. When I was the KT story is my second celly and that A block in Graterford before we went to Camp Hill at 23-1. And he made booze for us. We had to get sugar, and on commissary, you only order 1 bag of sugar a week because they know you need sugar to make alcohol.
Yeah.
And fruits. We had a lot of fruits. In the morning time, breakfast, once a week, we get some type of fruit. I forget what we had. I think we had apples and oranges. I forget what we had.
So you saved it all up and made wine?
And bread. The yeast of the yeast and bread. And he made it. And
How do you
we
strain
drank
it
it
out?
one night, man. And we got a nice little buzz.
You guys got fucked up?
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, that's right. In
That's
Graterford,
awesome.
man.
Now,
it was cool.
how like would the guards be? Would they fuck you up?
Oh,
for that,
man.
or?
Well, he was doing 6 to 12, and I was kind of worried about that because I had a short time. And he was like, listen, if anything happens, it's on me.
Okay.
Like, I got 12 years. I'm 6 to 12 years. Who knows what I'm getting out? And
So-
this dude was robbing 7-Elevens with a BB gun. That's how he got his sentence. He actually was a stand-up comedian from Philly. His name was, I forget his name. But
Little Irish
in,
or something you said?
Little Irish is his nickname. But he's in Somerset.
So Phil was saying he had a 3-leaf clover, and that's like a sign of like one of the white supremacy gangs.
yeah.
So if you
Aryan
roll in
Brothers.
jail with that, they say either like black that out or join us. And apparently he opted. He's like, well,
Yeah,
fuck
he-
it, I got the
he joined
tattoo.
them.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, you
I
joined
wouldn't
them.
want to get plucked.
Yeah.
That.
Well, they got guns.
See, that's so funny. I wouldn't want to get a tattoo. I'd be like, this might hurt.
Yeah.
Well,
You guys are out there getting fucking plucked.
They got
That sounds
guns.
terrible.
Upstate, you can buy a fan, and what they do is they take the motor out the fan and they make a gun. Upstate, they got some really nice tattoo machines and
Yeah.
stuff. It's crazy.
So
But,
what? So then what happened? You
Camp
said-
Hill, I said nothing.
Yeah.
We made alcohol and grade for Camp Hill. It was 3.5 weeks. I got
Yeah.
classified real quick.
All right,
Thank
so
God.
Fast forward.
Real
to,
strict.
Fast
What
forward to,
year were you in Camp Hill?
2014 or
Damn, dude. I drove past you a couple times.
did you?
During that 3-week
That's
period, I
hilarious.
No,
definitely
14.
drove.
Yeah, I think 2014.
I definitely drove past you during
Yeah.
that time.
Yeah,
That's
was that-
crazy, man.
So
I got out there
I
quick.
lived in Camp
Thank
Hill
God.
at that time.
yeah,
Really?
he was there.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
Yeah,
what
you,
happened?
you seen it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're now. Like I said, that's the classification to jail. But I don't know if you noticed, they got the fence.
Yeah.
What they have is called a gun line. Now they have
Yeah.
this in the yard. They got guards on towers.
They'll shoot
every
you.
yard between yard, and there's a line. If you go across that line, they're going to threaten to shoot you. And I seen that happen. A guy tried getting a basketball, crossed the line, and hell broke loose. All the guns came out, cocked.
It's like
ready
he
to
got
shoot 'em.
game.
It was the
Yeah,
pellet.
yeah, yeah.
Isn't that
Yeah.
exactly what happened?
They got the
Yeah.
shotgun with the pellets in it. So
Oh.
it's not. It's
Yeah,
going
yeah,
to
it's like
fuck
riot
you up,
control
man.
shit.
But riot control stuff. But yeah, I'll never forget that. Get down, get back. The dude was trying to get a basketball that was caught on the ball right fence.
I would have shot it. I would have shot the basketball.
No,
My
that guard,
Yeah.
that guard, that tower's been waiting for that.
Yeah, dude, that's the
He's
thing.
like,
They're
fucking
living for that
finally.
stuff, man.
Yeah.
They want that stuff.
I'm surprised
you
you didn't catch your little rubber bullet. So how
Me
was
too.
Pittsburgh then? So then
know?
fast
I
forward to
go
Pittsburgh.
So you
Western
go
State
from Camp
Penitentiary is my
Hill
home jail. That's why I
to-
get classified to
okay.
go there. And the reason is how they do it is I had to do TC program, therapeutic community. And like I said, it's 4 months. So how they do it is whoever's short to the minimum, and I was short to my minimum. My minimum was August 25th, 2015.
That's your,
I
your
went-
minimum of 2 years.
That's my minimum of. That's my triple RI minimum.
Okay, so
of
unless
18 months.
unless you hit the button, explain what that is.
Hit the button. Oh, hit the max button.
Yeah.
All right. The max button is, like I said, my sentence was 2 to 4
Yeah.
years. I did 18 months. I did not hit the max button. But guys hit that max button because they don't want to go out on the streets and be on parole. You know,
Yeah.
and I'll tell you why when you hear my stories in a second. But parole's just a pain in the ass. At the time, I didn't know anything about it. But there's so many guys that said, oh, I'm just going to hit, they said we're going to max out. I think you came up with the max. That's what it is. It's
Yeah,
called the
yeah.
max button. They hit the max button. They just say, fuck it. I'm not doing my programs. I'm doing whatever the hell I want to do.
So you can like say fuck
And
you
you
to
just
the
do
guards.
what I want. But you're not going to do too much because you get thrown in the hole.
Yeah.
And you do not want to be in the
Because
hole.
when you get like one fight or something.
But you want to, well, a lot of guys just do, they either fail a year, but you fail a year and you're still going to get to the hole. You're just going to not do your programs.
Yeah.
You're going to keep failing out your programs. Because TC is a real strict program, depending what TC you want. Mine was kind of laid back, but
Yeah.
still you had to do stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it was 4 months, 4 different phases, and a lot of fun. I never laughed so hard in such a long time being in TC.
You're
Just
the leader,
can't
weren't
Tony
you?
believe. What it is your first phase, you're just an overseer. Now, the end of my first phase, I got bumped to safety crew leader. You have the senior coordinator, assistant coordinator, safety crew leader, 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe like, I think there's 8 spots altogether.
Yeah.
And what is a therapeutic community, you know, you're in a different part of the jail, away from, you're not in general
So you're your
population.
own little suite kind of.
I was in Western States, was the oldest running state
Yeah.
prison in Pennsylvania, but the TC, they actually built new cells and stuff.
So you have air
Yeah.
And the
conditioning and shit.
air conditioning was beautiful. And I was, you know, I went up the ranks quick. I was safety crew leader when I wasn't supposed to be because someone got kicked off. And then my second phase,
Someone hit the
I got
fucking max button.
but-
It was like, fuck
Yeah,
it.
that happens so many times.
So
in
wait,
TC.
and just so in the TC, it's a therapeutic thing,
Community,
and
for
therapeutic
4 months.
community. And is it like kind of like almost like an AA type situation where you're in
Yeah.
in a meeting and you talk about
AA and NA is a little different.
Yeah.
Therapy community, you could be in it for, you know, anything for violence too.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. But I mean, same type of vibe.
Yeah, it's pretty much to get you like a set schedule. You know, we woke up every morning after breakfast. We had our morning meeting, and what he did is people on the line, like you had the assistant coordinator, senior coordinator, and all these different. And you had to go out. Now, my phase 2, I became assistant coordinator, which my title was nothing. I said one thing at the end of the meeting.
Yeah.
You know, I had to say how the meeting was going, and every time I said the meeting was going great. I remember, like, I got called out on it. There's a couple dudes take it. That's the thing. They call them TC Tigers. Yeah. Guys take it so serious, man. And they have things called pull-ups, and we have to do one pull-up a week. I got to tell on you for doing something. If you did something bad, I got to pull you up. And now everyone's got to do it. And they got push-ups. We have to do one push-up and one pull-up a week. So nobody wants to tell on no one. Yeah. You got the TC Tigers that are going to try to get you kicked out. And I've seen guys get stabbed because someone got someone kicked out over something so stupid, and he fucked up your parole. Yeah. Because you have to complete it and make parole. It's crazy.
Yeah. So most people are kind of cool, and they're just...
I had my cellular TC. I actually switched. Thank God I did. His name was something Housley. I forget his name. I fucked with him so bad, it's not even funny. He was in state for a DUI. Okay. He was a little crazy. He did.
He's in state prison for a DUI.
Yeah, it was like fifth one, right? And he did it 5. And he had like a 1 to 2 this time, and he had a 1 to 2 again before.
So what were you doing?
Different. Now he was a TC. He did TC before, and he was one of those. His dude was like, his girlfriend was cheating on him to pay rent out there, and like he knew about it. He just got like walked. Just like. So but he was an asshole. He was such like an asshole. He was an asshole, right? Mm-hmm. And he was, and the worst thing about him was he would pick up cigarette butts all throughout the state and bring them back to my cell and re-roll them, called re-rolls. Yeah. And it just his fingers were all disgusting, and I don't know. I bought him a thing at the back at one time, and he wasn't thankful. He wasn't thankful at all. He was a complete asshole. Yeah. In the cell at night, I would just sit there on the top bunk, and I always picked the top bunk because I just felt more comfortable. I felt away from everything. Yeah. A lot of people want the bottom. I like the top. I felt like in the bottom you get dirt going on you and stuff. So I would be laying there on the top bunk and just start saying dumb shit to him, like, "Yo, man, like, yo, your girl, like, just I fucked with him. Like, I was so ruthless to him because he was such an asshole. There's stuff I said to him.
Big? Like, could you have fucked him up?
We're about the same size. I definitely would have took him. It definitely would have been a little tussle.
Making fun of him for his girlfriend being a whore.
Everything, whore, just I'm trying to think of stuff I made fun of him for, man. But he took TC so serious, and he was a TC Tiger that I went from safety crew leader towards the end of phase 1, which is unheard of. You can't be on the line. Then we get, and everyone votes. Yeah. Now I become assistant coordinator, and he doesn't even get on the line yet. Yeah. And he's so pissed off, right? Now I start abusing my authority. Now, all right. Now I don't start abusing my authority till I get to, and then I go from assistant to senior coordinator. That's the highest you can go.
Some power now.
Because once you get to assistant, you only can go to senior. And I'm surprised I even got it. Yeah. But I got voted because I was cool, man. Because when you're assistant and senior, your door's never locked, only for count. Yeah. So I was walking around the block. I would pass stuff for people. I never pull people up. Everything, I ran the place real good. Yeah. So, but I used to be like, "How'd you go lock in right now?" When the guards were around and stuff. I remember one time because I was loud out, and everyone had to lock in, and he was getting coffee. He was such a moosh too, and he was so bad with it, and he would never say thank you, and it was just like
lock him down
every time. Every time I felt bad for him, I give him a coffee, but I did it so I could fuck with him more. I remember one time, man. I think he was supposed to come in. I shut his door, and he didn't see me shut his door. And everyone's going in, and it was time to lock down. TC, when it's time to lock down, you have to lock the fuck down. You're gonna get in trouble, right? He goes to his door and he can't open it. Housley, what the hell are you doing, Housley? Lock in right now. And he will, fuck you, Rich. You don't tell me what to do. I'm like, Housley, you better lock in, or I'm gonna pull your ass up, man. You ain't. And dude, I used to do that shit to him all the time, dude. Like, I just abused my authority with him, and everyone loved it. Everyone used to be like, "Yo, Phil, please fuck with Housley." No, Lynch, do me a favor. Please fuck with Housley right now, please. I'll never forget. Matthew Willis always do it to me. Lynch, I'm having a real bad day, man. Do me a favor. Like, yeah, what's up, man? Can you please fuck with Housley? Awesome. I would just kill him, man. And he deserved he was an asshole. But as I said, every now and then I'll feel bad. I'll give him tobacco, some coffee. Yeah. But that's my payment for me to fuck with him as much as I want. So,
And there was another funny guy, Tony Balia. He was funny as hell. He was so dumb, but he was so funny. And after every meeting, when I was senior coordinator, I had to do a quote. I had to say something. And everyone had to say it down the line. When you were done doing your speech, you had to say like a daily quote. Like, I don't know, like, if it's working, then keep working it. And like, stuff will cover you later, right? Yeah. Now, my aunt sent me these. I didn't even ask her to. She just sent me these quotes that just keep my spirit up and stuff. Yeah. The one, dude, I got to remember this, man. It was so stupid, but it was so funny. And it was like, does everyone know? It was like something like this. I asked a question, a dumb question, and I would say the answer was like, I can't forget what it was. It's like, there's no I in team, or there's something like that. I'll think of what it was. Yeah. But I would use it.
It's like a generic.
Now, I use it every time, pretty much almost every time, and everyone's getting sick and tired of it and stuff. But so the one time I used it, they're like, you can't use it no more. The counselors that ran the group, they were gone one time, and I used it, and I couldn't say it. I was laughing, and everyone was cracking up. And it was stuff like that. But when I first said it to Balia, and like I said, he was dumb. He was not very educated. Yeah. He was just a funny little Italian kid, little short motherfucking funny as shit. I remember when I said the quote to him, right? And I stood up, and I knew it was going to be a funny quote because it was so dumb, like the question and the answer. And then I said the question to him, right? Now, I'll never forget it. Now, he's looking at me like this. And when I asked him the question, he was just, and I said the answer. He was, and he took it. You saw him register. He took a little bit to register, and he put a big smile, and he got it, dude. I lost it, dude. I literally went back to my cell, and I laughed out loud for an hour straight. Everyone was telling me to shut up. And I just kept thinking of his dumb little face, and he just like figuring out. And just, dude, it was dude. I was roaring, man. But that's how TC was. Yeah. It was like you had to pull people up, you had to tell people for dumb stuff. You had things.
So you just crushed Housley the whole time.
I crushed Housley left and right, made fun of him, and me and Balia bit it off each other. We told on each other for dumb stuff. Yeah. And it was just. I wish.
And this was all at
Western State Penitentiary.
And Western State Penitentiary is the
my home
building
jail.
in Pittsburgh.
Right? It's a prison in Western State Penitentiary.
Yeah, is that the one we were talking about?
That's that was my home jail.
How many stories is that thing? How tall is that? That's like
Western State Penitentiary. Western Penitentiary has the wall. They call it the wall.
Oh, okay. No, like which one's the one?
That's the county, Allegheny County.
That's Allegheny
County. That's like 8 stories. Okay. And I could see that. It was cool because when I was in TC, I was in the new section, and the cells were stories, like the buildings to it. Yeah. And even the old side was too. Yeah. Like it was 5 tiers up, the old side. And you actually could see the bridges.
See, like a window you could look out?
Not in the regular population. And like I said, we had to walk up the steps to get to the TC block. Yeah. And the jail. So once you got to a certain level, you could see over over the wall.
Nice.
So what happened after TC?
So I get done TC, and then they had this thing called recovery block, which is like you're still in air conditioning. I had 4 months ago on my sentence. Yeah. I haven't even seen parole yet. And every senior and assistant coordinator got to go to the recovery block. But I remember the guards, the one guard was a real big TC dude, and he didn't like me because I fucked around. I fucked around. I did telling people, and everyone still voted me to be in. Yeah. He wouldn't let me go on the recovery block right away. He said, I was supposed to go right to the recovery block. I got sent to general population. You hear all the stories about general population. That's where like all the shit goes down, all the gangs are. Yeah. No AC. I was looking at this. I got April 420s when I graduated TC. So I'm looking at summer with no AC. So I'm like, I'm hearing all these crazy stories, how bad all the gangs, all the violence over there.
Like what type of stories? Do you have any?
Stabbings. A lot of stabbings.
How many
a lot
stabbings
of fights.
have you seen?
I seen up close one. Far away, like, I'm going to say 2 or 3, like far away ones, but up close in the showers in Western State, both sides. I seen it close.
Oh, you were in the shower while someone got fucking stabbed?
Yeah, with the showers in Western State, it was different. Again, Graterford, with group showers was, when you got to Graterford, there was 1, 2, 3, 4. There was 8 showers on the block, but it was a big ass room. Now, when you're in regular population, you got that to yourself because you would be out for 2 hours for yard and stuff. But I was in the yellow jumpsuit. They would march us all down. I had a whole tier of, I want to say there was 50 guys that had to take showers, and they'll lock like 10 to 12 of us in a door. They'll lock the door for like 15 minutes, and there's all shower, and we all got down to our whitey tighties. Yeah. And everyone showered.
I always wondered how the fuck it was possible to get that, like, to get fucking raped in the shower. How do they not have a fucking guard to fucking stop that shit?
See, now the raping is not like it used to be.
Okay.
Guys that get raped are the ones that want it.
Yeah.
There's a guy, guys, and like...
yeah, so they want to get raped, or they're just in there.
There's guys that sell their.
Oh, they just want to get.
When I went to general population in Western, there was a guy there selling his ass and his mouth.
Okay.
And
no hand, just ass and mouth.
I'm sure he did hand.
He might have hand for a fucking can of soup.
He's selling a mouth and a ass. No one's really buying a hand.
You get some fucking chi-chi or whatever.
That's a lot.
That's a butt.
Like, I think it was 2 kites for a blowjob.
What's a kite?
A kite is tobacco. It's actually menthol tobacco.
Yeah.
You get a pouch. You get a thing of
so
wraps,
how many cigarettes
joint
is
wraps?
that?
It's 32 papers.
So okay,
when you got
so
package, you got
was
32
blowing
papers
dudes for like
2
3
kites.
packs of
for
fucking
$5.
menthols.
Street dollars, $5.
Wow. So what do you do with that? And then you save up the packs and trade them for other stuff?
Yeah, kite was the currency in jail. Now you can buy a big bag of bugler or kite, but everyone bought the little things for $2.50, and they're just
so
currency.
what if you get out and you have all this tobacco? What do you do with it?
Someone could send you your people money. You know, there's a
you
lot.
Can sell it to them.
Sell it like that. But
okay.
I use my kites. I would buy kitchen food, extra kitchen food. Chicken patty day always had like 4 extra patties.
That's awesome.
Nice.
You know, that was a big thing.
Did you have an ice connect?
I had an ice connect, which was unheard of because the only time you get the ice was in the hole. The guys that worked in the hole, and the whole jail was only, I think, a total of 5 guys that worked.
So all your beverages didn't have ice.
So my one guy, no one had ice. Not even chow hall. He just had water, right? The guy I was in TC with, man, never forget, man. What's his name, man? But he always be like, "Oh, what's up?" I'll think of his name, but I would say, "What's up with his name?" Oh man, you already know. Every time he would do that, he was
some ice.
He was a white Egyptian guy.
Okay,
you know, like no, what's that? And like, what was Brad Pitt in that movie with Snatch?
Oh,
gypsy. He was a gypsy.
Gypsy. Yeah.
He had tattoo. He did like 13. He has a body in prison.
Damn.
Yeah, he did like, I think it was like 15 years. He got caught a body in prison.
Fuck.
Damn. They would have beat it and not get an additional murder charge. My buddy, man. He came on the.
How'd you establish the ice trade with him?
Well, me and him were in TC together, and I was in phase 3 when he was in phase 1.
Uh-huh.
You know, I took care of him. You know,
Yeah.
Told you know. And then we got real close. We played basketball together. Because when we were in TC, we got gym. We actually went to the gym 1 hour every Saturday. And we played ball together, and I was hooping. Like,
How were those games?
Great, man.
Were people good?
Some of the best basketball I ever played in my life. I was in prison.
Did
I got my game back.
Suck play?
Well, you had 2 different... Well, the main yard, you had a full court and a half court.
Okay.
So you had like the guys the good games at the half court.
The
good games at the full court.
Like the guys that can play are on the fucking court. They're shitty people. There's Asians around.
It's exactly how it was, man. But yeah, I balled my ass off, man. But this guy had ice. He was one that works at the hole, and I would buy him a thing of juice for like $2 every week. Powder juice. It was like high C. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And every night I got a cup of ice.
Nice. So you could drink a cold soda
every night. It was so not soda, a juice.
Oh, you drink
and
cold juice.
You could buy a thing called soda tickets and ice cream tickets. And every Wednesday, Western State Penitentiary, they would bring out this cart. These 2 guys, the lifers, would carry these carts, and one cart had all ice cream. And for one ticket, you can get like an ice cream bar, and for 4 tickets, you get like a little pint, like a little half pint of ice cream or full pint.
Damn.
God.
And then for one ticket, soda ticket
for ice cream.
a soda ticket, man. I had it every dude. Once I found out about them, dude, every night I got Wednesday.
Since you've been out, have you do you see people taking that shit? Like, is it funny to see how much everybody takes that shit for granted?
Oh my god! Like,
it's gotta be crazy.
Ice, man. Ice was like, dude, coming back from yard every night and having that cup of ice.
Yeah.
Was so good, especially in the summertime. No air conditioning was that.
Oh god.
Oh my god, dude! It was like heaven on earth, and I was like, dude, I'll give you a kite, whatever you want, man. But
now, how about I'd like to go back to that guy who was selling his butt.
Yeah.
What like did everyone fucking shit on him? Like, was he like zero respect in there, or like?
Because he was giving ass to lifers and stuff, so no one. And he like said, he did his thing. You know, if you're into it, you're into it. If you're not, you're not. But he didn't bother anybody else. His ass was for sale. He wasn't taking ass because he could have taken nobody's ass. He was giving it up.
Yeah.
And he liked that. And that's the thing with prison these days. There's so many people. There's so many
It's bigger scale now. Like I went to state prison back in the 70s. I probably would have went out to state prison for the most part, but now there's so many people in it now. You got guys that you got a lot of gay guys, and there a lot of guys are willing to do that and use it as payments, But like I think Halsey was on the low.
That's cool. He's letting lifers fuck him in the ass.
But he was getting money. But he was getting money and stuff. But he was getting. But if no one people did associate with him, like I would never play cards with him. I would never be seen in his presence. And it's good to know that type of stuff. And another big thing when you go to prison, state prison, is you have your paper of what your charge was. And every time you get in a cell, you gotta have that ready because everyone wants to see what you're in here for. Now, if you're a toucher, you're a rapist, you're getting fucked with like no other. And 90% of the time, those guys clock out to PC, protective custody. I've seen it happen so many times. When I was in TC, there was a kitty toucher.
Yeah,
and they demand their paperwork.
He had 7.5 to 15 years, and he had to do TC to make parole. He was already in his 10th year. He came from a different prison to do TC. Western was a big TC. They had new buildings and stuff. And I didn't find out till like a couple of weeks after being in TC with them. Someone told me. And then my boy Willis, they would just tell me, he was always hanging out with the dude. And when I pulled Willis aside, and you want to let someone know that. So, do you know that this dude's a toucher? And just let you know, you don't want to be associated with them. And he stopped that right away, And no one, like I said, that guy had over 10 years in. And I'm sure I know he got fucked with every day nonstop.
Yeah.
And me and him almost had it at one point.
You guys almost fought?
We almost, I would say I was an asshole. I was a senior coordinator. And I did what I wanted. I gave people the jobs I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And the phone list was a big thing when TC, because we had 3 phones. And every night when you either had yard, every other night we had called block out. We go out to the block. If you don't want to go to yard, you can stay in and you can sign up for the phone. You get 15 minutes. There's 3 slots for each phone every night. And so I was in charge of giving people jobs and stuff. And he kept asking me, he wanted to do some. I was like, don't talk to me. I just said, somebody stay the fuck away from me. So one time, the phone job is a pain in the fucking ass. Yeah. And because everyone's like, wants to get extra time. It's just a hassle.
So you got to cut people off from talking to their wife and shit.
So I give the job to him.
It's a toucher, dude. That's what he gets.
He's going to get help.
So wait, now the toucher, like when you say fuck with him, like are you talking beating his ass, like fucking him up? Or are you talking
I believe he did when he got to general population. I believe a couple dudes rained down on him. And gave him a good beating and stuff. I know they took his TV. They gave him hell. You're getting hell in there, man. When you're if you don't go to PC, and I don't know what happens when you have to do a program, and you go into protective custody.
Yeah.
I don't know what happens with parole. Do you have to max out? I'm not sure, but I know he came from a different jail to do TC, so he might have been in protective custody at his other jail the whole time.
Yes, you don't know. Yeah.
And he was trying to be slick. Came in on the radar. And someone found out, because he came in around the time I came in too, because he was on the block before I went to TC, and I think no one knew about it at that time, but I think it was his selling TC demanding his paperwork. You talk to the dude, and was like, what the fuck are you in here for? Right away. He's like childish tattoos, all prison tattoos, like Bart System, like dumb shit. Like,
he's trying to lure those kiddies.
Let me see your papers,
I want to get rid of the child cartoons.
Yeah.
Like, nobody asked me for my papers. Just because.
So if you're a weirdo,
you had a Bart Simpson tattoo?
He had a Bart Simpson tattoo.
Did you go see Brian Callen?
No.
I'm not hating on it, but it was plucked and was right here.
Okay.
It was Bart.
That's funny.
Bart.
Plucked, it was a piece of shit.
So so then you got out of there. So what happened really after that?
I went to Western, like I said, I went to population. And I get there and I find out it's not as bad as even there's no air conditioning. The cells are so goddamn small. You walk in, I can almost go like this, touch each side.
And you're with another guy?
You're better than fun with another old head. Fucking had such a mouth on him, but he was so fun. I would get him wild out. He was just like a little racist, I'd just say, yo, this bullshit. You keep getting these parole hits. He got parole hits for dumb reasons.
Yeah.
But he was in there for. But I get there, I get a custom, and then a week later, they're asking me to go to recovery block.
Yeah.
And, I pretty much said, fuck off. I ain't going there. To that guard, because he should have sent me there from the beginning.
Yeah, exactly.
And everyone is unheard of to put that shit down. Because I'm looking at air conditioning, better times to take showers. Because the showers are single showers over the TC block.
Yeah.
When you go to general population, you have 5 tiers, but only 4 of them were open. So the first 2 tiers was a row of showers, and third and fourth tier was a row of showers.
So you opted for group shower?
The showers, it was all stalls with a half a door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it sucked
Stay in front of your mic, yeah.
we only had showers in the morning time during second yard
Yeah.
and right before dinner. And they would call out, the 4 first or 3 first, and you had to run to take a shower because it was only I guess there was 15 showers. And so many people on the block, so you had to run to it. You don't want to be late for dinner.
Gotcha, yeah, that makes sense.
But I was near the end, so because I had to take a shower every day because I played basketball every afternoon.
Yeah.
I always ran and got there right away, got in the shower, and that's where I saw the stabbing go down because there's no cameras in the showers.
Yeah.
That makes sense. You're not allowed
so,
to.
the stabbing went down.
So what? You got out of there then? Nothing.
They probably should be allowed to.
That's when I seen swords. I was telling Matt the other day, seeing guys, the knives they come up with is unbelievable in prison. The ideas you have to make a weapon for yourself. I seen a guy have a fucking shank this big. It was a fucking sword.
So 3 feet long.
3 feet.
What would you make it out of?
Pipe. That one was made out of. It was a piece of pipe from the from the maintenance crew, but it had a knife on the end. It had It was a piece of metal. It was a piece of steel, and he just sharpened the shit out of it, man.
What the fuck was he doing with that,
dude? This dude, right? He comes in on a parole violation on a new charge of 5 to 10, and he had to do he had 2.5 or 5 originally, and he had 2 years left. Right?
2 years left, and he's using a fucking sword.
He had to finish his 2 years and then roll over on a new number and start his 5 to 10.
All right.
And he gets run down, and before he even when he finally comes back on a parole violation, gets him in Browns at Western State. After 2 months of being in there, when he's looking at he got to finish his 2 years and then start another 5 to 10, they run down. They find the sword on him. Oh. He got sent to the hole. Pretty much, that dude's not making parole anytime soon.
Oh. Jesus Christ.
But and everything went. I played basketball every day, man.
What
was great.
What kind of drugs were people doing in jail?
It's a boxing.
What else?
K2.
Weren't you saying they snort antidepressants too?
Yeah. No, Neurontins is kind of like a pain pill that's almost narcotic or not.
Yeah.
And they would take, and it's hard to get subscribed to it now in jail, but everyone was getting them, and they come in. I think 1 milligram, 100 milligrams, 200 milligrams, 400 milligrams, 800 milligrams. And the most your body could take is 3,200, but it gets you high all day. You're speeding around, running around like a maniac.
What is this then? Did you say people were snorting
this is called Neurontin.
Okay.
They snort that too, but Wellbutrin.
Wellbutrin.
It's antidepressant / anti-anxiety medication. And it gives you, they call it jailhouse coke. It's real popular now.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't actually subscribe to it no more because of this reason, and they snort it. And they get a coke high for 10 minutes.
Jesus.
Now, when they prescribe you, say you have a prescription for antidepressants, do they just give you a fucking pill bottle full? Yeah, you got to get it.
You got to go to the med cart in the morning.
Yeah, all right.
So I never got meds upstate, but you would go in the morning time. Some people have special meds. They go in the afternoon. Okay. And you would go at night. There's Tylenol and stuff. There's certain prescriptions that you're able to take it back to your cell.
Yeah.
And it's a bubble pack. And you only could get it refilled. Say there's 28 in there, so they know the month's over. You can go and get it filled. But stuff like that, certain antidepressants, and that was a hustle for guys. Some guys would get prescribed that stuff when they didn't need it, so they could sell it. Wellbutrin was a big one. Okay. They would get prescribed to it and they go sell it.
How about that stabbing?
That stabbing dude was the dude.
Do you care if you talk about that?
Absolutely not, man. The dude thought he was coming for a fist fight, but he got poked the fuck up. Okay. It was gang related. It was in Western State they had a Philly gang and they had a Pittsburgh gang, and they were always
the Penguins
fighting.
And the Flyers.
Yeah, pretty much. They were always fighting each other, man. Yeah. It was brutal. And the dude came in. It was a Philly dude that stabbed him the fuck up, man. It came in, and it was supposed to be fists on fists, and dude came out, shanked behind him, and just fucking.
Wait, how the fuck did he get a knife
right
in
on
there?
The side in there. Oh, a shank. They make shanks.
Yeah, I know. How did he get a shank in there?
Shank
into the shower.
Oh, the shower's just anybody can walk in. When
you
have shower time,
fully clothed?
when your population, you have when you walk into the shower cage is real long, and you have a little bit of space this long, and you have a wall of showers.
Okay.
With half doors.
Yeah.
So and there's a bench. So everyone's sitting there waiting for the next because they get filled up right away. So you sitting there waiting for your turn, and then you come in and
the guy stabbed him.
The guy came in, and the reason they fought in there is because there's no cameras.
So there's no cameras, and it was like a scheduled fight. They were like,
"All right, we're
gonna fucking fight."
That's what happens a lot.
And then he fucking he stabbed him in the side a couple times.
Yeah, kept going right here in the side. Yeah,
And
how was that guy fucking obviously screaming?
Oh, screaming, man! And they gave the knife to somebody else, ran it off, and it was blood everywhere. And I don't know what happened. I know somebody went to the hole, and might not have been the guy that did the stabbing. It was like
so. It's like,
when gang
and then when that shit happens, would they come to you and be like, "Who did it?" Or do they not?
Nah,
even bother?
no one.
They don't even bother.
They don't even bother. They know you're not going to get nothing.
Yeah.
And there's guys that get volunteer information. They'll just do it. So there's a lot of rats, underground rats in jail. Shit. They just do it just to get on the guard side and stuff.
Damn.
Thinking they're going to make parole, even though they're not. Dumb stuff. But yeah, Western Maine, like I got general population. I just I played basketball every day. I stayed out at the bullshit. That's all I did. I played basketball, came back, and watched my TV.
Did they approach you at all to get involved with the bullshit? Were they
the big gang was called DMI, Dead Man Incorporated, which originated in Baltimore. And they had majority white. There was one or two black guys, but a guy did mention to me, guy was real cool in TC with him, was real cool with him. I said, listen, if I ever want to get affiliated with DMI, I could become a prospect. And in order to get affiliated with DMI, you first get in and you have to fucking beat somebody up. You have to, And I know two dudes, the dude that asked me, his friend was becoming a prospect. And I remember in the fight, he ran down and some dude beat the shit out of him. And were they DMI and Western State? They were the biggest gang. Whether you had the 215s, the Pittsburgh gang, your Bloods, Crips, and DMI are the ones that ran. They controlled the drugs in Western State Penitentiary. That's the gang.
Sure, you
want
to put this out?
Yeah, I don't think no one's. It could be different now. Western State's closed.
Yeah, all right.
So they closed that down.
So what was the? So you got out of there, and then you went to the parole violator centers.
Yeah, well, I made parole August 25th. And I can't do parole.
Yeah.
I'm out for a year. I do good for a year, and then I get my second dirty urine, and then I also got like a curfew violation.
Yeah.
I got
So these places, I went and visited you the one time. It's like there's just warehouses in like North Philly that they just chuck like 14 dudes in a room.
Well, no, Kintock is a big bunker area.
Yeah.
And you got 60 to 70 dudes in a big open space with bunk beds, and you have four half walls. You have a half wall with four entrances, and each one had about 9 to 10 bunks. So each one you have four of them.
Yeah.
So
now
a lot of guys.
You're out of Western State.
I'm out of Western.
Yeah.
You're out of Western.
My first PV hit.
You've been out for a year.
I've been out for a year.
You got a parole violation, and now you're at a fucking
warehouse,
bunk bed.
Before I went to the PV center, they had the state-run rehabs. I actually went to a place called Self Help. If you're a state inmate, you go there.
Uh-huh.
And what it was, it was actually a regular rehab, but they also had a halfway house for state inmates.
Yeah.
And I was with the state inmates, and I would walk over every day to the rehab side, and it'd just be regular people from the street. Not everyone was on parole and stuff. And I actually got in a fight there with these two Puerto Rican dudes that weren't state inmates or none.
They just fucking.
I got in a fight with two of those dudes. Got broken up. I got swung on. I swung on them. And then I actually, since I was state inmate and halfway,
why'd you guys fight?
Dude, it was trying to take my money. That was it. I was trying to get money,
Puerto Rican.
class money. Yeah, trying to take my cash out of my pocket and stuff. I said something, they said something back. Then it just got real confrontational speaking.
Yeah.
And then before you know, swinging on each other. I get kicked the fuck out. I get sent to Luzerne Treatment Center, which is really a PV center, and that shit was hell. I was there, did 60 odd days there.
That was the place that they thought you were selling drugs through Amazon?
That's my first PV hit. And I did 4 PV hits I'm not proud of. So I do
Any PV hits you are proud of? No.
Nah.
Right,
I did self-help for 12 days.
Yeah.
That's kind of like my grade for a bit. And then I went to Luzerne, completed that the first time, was out for 2 months. Second PV hit, right? Second PV hit. This time they sent me to Graterford first. I'm at Graterford for 12 days.
So now you're back at Graterford.
I'm at Graterford for fucking 12 days.
So Graterford, Camp Hill, Western State, some other shit. Now I'm back at Graterford.
I'm back at Graterford.
For 12 days.
12 days. And then I get sent to my first PV center, Kintock, where you visit me.
Yeah, that's where I got in trouble for bringing you Newports.
Well, I tried to slide we got off on it.
And they fucking kicked me out.
We put it off, though. He smuggled. He got them to me.
I mean,
the cigarettes,
nice.
$1 a cigarette in there.
Well, I could have just put them through. The lady's like, you could have just gave them to me.
Yeah, but I would have had to wait till like Monday to get them.
True.
And the block was hot.
Yeah, I was riding.
I need some coins, man. You
What
rode
are
out big
cigarettes
time.
called in jail? Or Newport's called in jail?
Cadillacs.
Cadillacs. I could have
Because
guessed
on
that.
commissary, like in Western State, how I survived a lot of stuff was I always bought one. My max was $75 for commissary, and I maxed out every week.
Yeah.
And I would buy a pack of Newports, and with that, it's gold. You can get anything you wanted. One Newport, like whatever you wanted. It's like dumb shit, you know. And my real young boy, John McNally. I still talk to him this day, man. He was my young boy that rode this. He used to do that. I would give him all I took care of him.
Yeah.
Did all the chi-chis. He used to do that. Would have split somebody's wig for me in a heartbeat if I asked him to.
Because you're giving them Cadillacs.
I would give him Cadillacs. I gave him kite. We cooked once a week.
Yeah.
And I would give him, we cooked, we do pack of chili. We had a big, every week, the tuna steak and thigh sauce was the biggest. You had like mackerel, tuna, and pouches.
Yeah.
And
How'd you cook this shit?
They were just, the cook with hot water.
Okay, yeah.
When you cook it, see, I wasn't too big of a, we had a thing called a stinger, which is a cord you cut off. You cut the end of the one cord, it's an extension cord for your TV and stuff, but you cut it off, you put pieces of metal in it, and you put it in water, and it heats your water up. What he did, you put salt in like a container, right? And then you put the stinger in, but you get a separate bag of water. You get like an old coffee bag, put that in water, put that in that water, and put the stinger in, and it heats up the water. Every morning that's how I made my coffee. So I wasn't like, I could have walked down, I could have walked to the chow hall and be like, I'm ready for my coffee this morning,
Yeah.
So I woke up around like, I guess, a lot of times I didn't go to morning yard, wake up like 8:30, take my shit, have my cigarette and steam and, stunk up some coffee.
Sting some fucking coffee up. Where are we at on time?
We're only almost like around a 2 hour.
All right, nice.
Hour 40.
What do you think? You got anything fucking?
PV Center, bro.
Wild
This is
shit?
where it goes at, right?
All right.
PV Center is one like the white supremacists tried to get me to join the gang. They wanted me to be in the corner with them. I said hell no, and they just hated on me for that. I did.
Well, how long were you going to be there?
60 plus days, 2 to 3 months.
So why the fuck would you join the fucking white supremacists for 60 days?
You're in this room, right?
Oh, that big ass bunk room. Yeah, all right, I've seen those.
You had a lot of gangs though. You had 215.
Yeah.
You had Crips. You had Bloods. You had all the black dudes. You had Puerto Ricans.
Black dudes are a gang.
Well, sorry, Muslims.
I know what you mean. Yeah,
Muslims.
Yeah.
Puerto Ricans. I was solo. I was in no gang.
You were a lone
but I
wolf,
fucked
dude.
with everyone though. I was cool with the Puerto Ricans. I got real tight with the Puerto Ricans. Loved me. I was a little poppy. But they were real cool with me, and
So what
I just
happened in this
I would have moved back with the white dudes in the corner.
Yeah.
I was fine where I'm at. I'm not
I'm not
affiliated
becoming
with
a
you
fucking
guys.
white supremacist.
You know,
I'm almost
everyone
done.
hate on you guys, and all the cops are on you. You get shook down all the time.
Yeah.
And they were just haters, man. I didn't do it. They were just, but I had protection in a way, which I did like nothing I paid for, nothing like that. But just like I fucked with every group that no one like. I never got messed because I was cool with everyone.
What happened with the whole Amazon thing? Why did they just flash
So
forward?
I go to Kintock for my second PV hit. Third PV hit, I go to Coleman Hall. I do Gradeford again, and I do Coleman Hall. This time the PV time goes down from 60 days to 30 days.
Okay.
So I do 34. I do 12 days in Gradeford again, 34 days.
Okay.
Now we're talking about my fourth PV hit, my fourth and final last PV hit. I go Gradeford for again 12 days, and I go back to Luzerne.
Yeah.
I'm looking at to do like 60 plus days in there. And this is when all hell breaks loose.
Wait, do you walk in? Are you like fucking Norm from Cheers at Graterford? You walk in, they're like, oh, hey,
I knew the one.
what up?
This is my second time in a year I've been back to Luzerne. Well, Graterford, it got to that point on the third time there. Sorry, the last and final time there, I knew how to sign out. Yeah. And no one knew how to sign out. And the guards, you know how to sign out? They go take everyone around the jail. It's so embarrassing. Yeah, here we go. We're gonna go down to parole sign here. Go to medical. When you leave jail. When you're about to leave, be discharged or leave, whatever, the day before you get to get signed out. You have to go to to the library.
Yeah.
You go to all these different places. So my fourth hit was my most recent one. I got out the end of August, I believe. And, these places are worse than jail. You don't get commissary. Depending on where you're at. Kintock was probably the best one. You get 3 meals a day, and the same food they gave us at George Hill Community, Delaware County Prison, is the same food we got at Coleman Hall in Luzerne. This is whoever
is privately owned. I was telling you, the same company that owns them owns these places. So I'm at Luzerne, and all hell breaks loose. It's the worst bid. Everyone will tell you this is the worst bid I ever did. It's horrible, man. I can't explain it. You're just locked in this small little room. We're supposed to get 3 yards a day. They barely gave us 1 yard a day. We were starving. They took away our ordering out. We used to be able to get $40 in cash. When I first went, there used to be $75. Now it's down to $40 a week in cash.
Pizza on Saturday.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we ordered out pizza.
Sick.
They took that away from us, right? They took away our money.
I'm operating on about $40 a week. I understand that's tough.
Somebody was hating on me, because I was buying cigarettes and selling cigarettes in there, and I was getting a Newport for $5 and making $10 off it.
Nice.
And I was really doing the selling. I had the money in there. I would put money on someone else's books, so I would give him $10, and I would get 30 because you only get $40 a week in cash. So I had all the cash.
So you had like Swiss bank accounts basically with other people.
So I had all the money. I was selling cigarettes, and this time this is my fourth PV bid.
Yeah.
I know the game. I'm not being fucked with. And it was just hell. They took away everything. Someone said that I was smuggling drugs in through Amazon.
Through Amazon.com.
Now we go
like drones.
Only way
like how
when you first get there, you're allowed a 72-hour drop off. Once you get that drop off, and the last Friday of each month and beginning Friday of each month, you're allowed another drop off.
So you can only order through Amazon.
If you want to get anything, coffee, cosmetics,
that's hilarious, dude.
You had to get it through Amazon or Walmart.
Okay,
had to be sent there, right? And someone was just hating on me, I was the king at Luzerne, not to brag, but I literally was. I just had to pay people to do stuff for me, pay people I would bid off and all that shit. But so it got to the point they took away especially all my privileges. I couldn't get visits no more
because they thought you were smuggling drugs.
You were a fucking Lannister.
You were.
Since they thought I was
a really good show. You missed it.
Now they took away everyone's privileges at first when they thought I was smuggling drugs in. They thought I was going to like, oh, it's all on me. I'm really doing it.
Yeah.
Give everyone back. Fuck no. So everyone got their shit taken away, and we had nothing. Like, we're starving. The food sucks. Sometimes the food. We were trying to do a hunger strike because they wouldn't give us enough food. We did a hunger strike. We lasted like 10 of us last 3 fucking days.
Fuck.
Yeah, it wasn't that long. Because you had to be unity. Everyone had to stick together. Now, our next big idea was, so the hunger strike didn't work. What worked next?
Hunger strike. Who broke it? Who was the first guy to be like, you caught somebody?
It was a group of people. It was a lot of people.
Okay, that you're all like, fuck
10 of us stayed 3 days. 10 of us did do it for
Jesus
3 days.
Christ.
And it, pretty much,
What was
we were
the
only 10 that
not
did
eating
it.
at all?
It's not eating. We eat nothing at all.
Jesus
we
Christ.
went to the vending machines.
Yeah.
But that's it. We would eat their meals.
I got you.
Okay.
We got 3 meals a day. They'll serve us. We would eat their meals. And it was, like I said, that food was horrible. County food. So
what was the
hunger strike didn't work.
retaliation?
Second thing was to what was that? Oh, now people would run from there all the time, and you would take the fire alarm to run. Now you're on parole, you run from this place, you get absconding charge. But the fucked up thing is, when you get caught, depending if you've been running more than 6 months, then you go to Gradeford and get a 3 to 6 month
this place like literally?
You can just walk out the door.
You can't just walk out the door. You got to take the fire alarm or go during yard time
and just fucking leave.
You can leave. But you have to run from it, because if they catch you, you're in trouble. But like I said, it's called absconding. But if you're on the run for more than 6 months on parole, you're going to get 3 to 6 month hit, maybe 9 in Gradeford.
Yeah.
But if you're under 6 months, I know guys that just ran from this place and turned themselves in. You go to a PV center. Now this wasn't really considered PV yet. Yeah. I think now it was called treatment, but it was no we went to like 3 groups a day. So,
it's called treatment, but there's white supremacists.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
you're selling cigarettes.
So you run from this. There's guys that would run from this place, turn in parole right away. Now this was you're doing minimum 60 days. You would go to either Kintuck or Coleman Hall and do 30 days because that's the new rule that just changed. When I did Kintuck, it was 60 plus days. When I went to Coleman Hall, I did 34 days.
So they'd run to a place.
It was a new rule.
Time.
They do less time.
That's so funny.
Now, I had such a bad parole record. You don't know what's going to happen to you low.
Yeah.
Like I had a bad parole. If I took that chance, I might have been. They told me to max out Gradeford. I wasn't taking that. So we're doing 60 plus days in this place in this hell, and it's so bad. So they stopped. What they did was they turned off the fire alarm so nobody could run no more.
That can't be legal.
A guard, exactly, it's not illegal. And a guard told us about that. So what we did was somebody called on the payphone and we called the fire department.
Yeah.
Now when the guy's on the phone calling the fire department, he goes, "Listen, I need to talk to a staff member." I get on the phone, pretend I'm a staff member. I tell him what's going on. They sent in.
What'd you actually say to the fire department?
I said, listen, my supervisor, some reason he's being bald-headed and he won't let us turn on the fire alarms. But I think it's a real risk for these kids, for these inmates in here. If something were to go off, they're in a small, isolated place.
Bring some Cadillacs, would you? Bring a fucking come down here, bring a pack of Cadillacs.
That's what we needed too. We try to get when we got pizza delivered to us. We're trying to find somebody because a Kintalk had happened.
Pizza
People
delivery
will smuggle stuff into pizza, cell phones and stuff. Cell phones and
with the pie.
In the pie, because you weren't allowed to have cell phones in there. But
wait, so what happened now with this guy?
All right, so I told him all the stuff on the thing. They actually come to the place now. Like I said, it is like a jail. There's the front, and we never can see the front unless we get called up for urines or called up to get mail. So, but someone went up there and saw there was the Philadelphia Fire. I forget what region it was or whatever district. They were there.
Yeah.
And what they did was supposedly they just turned on the switch real quick to make sure the fire alarms work back. So that's what they did.
So you guys got
so they do that.
Second
attempt.
Your second coup.
Third attempt. This is a good coup,
though. Were you excited when they got there? Were
you
like
so excited.
Happy? Were you laughing?
We wanted the place to shut down so bad. It was so bad.
So it wasn't like a prank. It was like a pretty serious situation.
Listen, now right before this next one, what we were trying to do, there was a mouse running around down. We were trying to kill the mouse, and what we were going to do on food, we're going to have somebody call KYW or Fox News, and we're going to put the mouse in the food while Fox News was on their way. Because supposedly someone said they did this before at either Coleman Hall, and the place got in a lot of trouble. There's all this media attention and shit. We tried getting that shit, but we could have killed that fucking mouse. Pain in the ass, man.
Yeah, doing circus tricks in someone else's room.
I'm like one of the leaders in this big group. Me and a couple guys trying to get this place shut the fuck down.
Problem.
It was
leadership. Like I know. As a leader on this.
It even gets worse, man. It gets a lot worse than this. So. Then we're plotting on our next thing, dude. Our next thing is ready.
Sounds fun. We decide, sounds like a fun time.
We decide to, light the place on fire.
All right. Yeah. Maybe a little less fun than I was hoping.
Now, we're definitely going to do this. And the guy's like, well, if you kick the hole in the wall, I'll light the fire. I said, bet. No problem. I'll kick any hole in the fucking wall as long as you light it on fire. Now, I would have lit on fire if I had to because I was kind of, I was really going for trying to get this place down. I was really dedicated to it. And I would have went beyond because I was maxing out in 3 months. What the fuck are they going to do to me?
Yeah.
So when he said, listen,
you're probably get a lot of trouble for burning it.
And if you kick the hole in it, I'll light it down. I said, absolutely. I'll kick as many holes as you want. I thought I had to be part of the job. Now, the only place you could light the fire was in the bathroom. And the reason to cut the hole, we're trying to light the insulation on fire. No, we could have done it in the room because there's cameras and you would see what room it is, who it is, and it could have happened and we get in trouble.
Yeah.
So in the bathroom, you're going to get away with it. But there was tile around the whole bathroom tile. Also went up about 5, 6 feet, whatever. So I had to kick up high. So I went into the first stall in the middle bathroom, and we used the middle bathroom because that's the only bathroom that had a front and back exit. It's in the middle of the building. So I went into the first stall.
So you couldn't tell who was coming in and out.
They couldn't tell who was coming in. We planned out. We had 3 guys go in. Me and 3 other guys went in, and then 2 went out that way. 1 went in that way. I stayed a little bit. I lift myself up off the. I went in the first stall. Lift my hands on the side. Pull myself up and did a Jackie Chan jump king, dude, and boot the fucking hell out of the wall, dude. Yeah. Now listen, it was a perfect kick. That I was telling Matt, the FBI really want to investigate it. They would have saw my shoe, my size, and what was said on my shoe. It was so obvious that I kicked the hole in that fucking wall. So I kicked the hole in the wall, and then I come back to the room. So the hole's kicked, and he's clowning. He's like trying. Didn't think I was going to kick a hole in the wall. Are you serious? The shit we've done here. You don't think I want to kick a hole in the wall? Well, we don't know. It was a good idea, and it took him a while, and finally got him to do it, and it just wouldn't catch on fire.
Well, he was trying to light the sheetrock on fire.
They were trying to light the insulation on fire. Yeah. So I went with him to prove it to him, and I see he had the flame right to it. Because we're not allowed to have lighters anyway in this place.
I would imagine.
So he was trying to light it on fire, and just would have lit on fire. So 4th attempt failed. 5th attempt was...
At any point during the burn the entire building down, were you, like during that plot, were you guys ever just like... Maybe we should try to find that mouse again. Seems a little risky.
We made a trap to try to catch them. We put food, and I forget the trap. It was a weird trap, man.
The old shoebox with a stick?
No, it was something like that. I can't think of it, man, but it was something like that.
What was your final attempt?
My final attempt,
we wanted to flood the bathrooms. We wanted to flood the place, put it on the water.
This is like biblical fucking.
Dude.
It's like Moses.
Like, you're the Moses of a PV center.
So the one bathroom where I kicked the hole, we the sink and all the pipes were exposed. McCusker, the kid, that was pretty much my right hand man and doing all this time shut us down. He does it first. He donkey kicks the first pipes, and they just come off perfect. So there was about 5 sinks there, so we knock out all the pipes in the sink and we start running the water and get out. This is at like 11. This is after the last count before morning. I think they do one more count before that, and the place got a lot of water. But all it did was get more fucked up for us because we didn't flood it.
It just made everything wet.
Made everything wet. And also, bathroom we had to use to take shits in, and it was so bad because there was urinals. The guys were putting toilet paper in the clogging the urinals. They just they made the bathroom so much nastier for us, and we just helped them even make it nastier. Like that's why I take shits at in the middle of the night. Now the bathroom was right across my hall. Right across from my room. Now I had to walk around. All around the corner, all the way down the hallway to use the bathroom at nighttime when I take a piss. Because the bathroom was shut down for like a week and a half. Right? It's crazy, man. Then the fucking maintenance guy comes in. This is when we kind of felt bad. Because he's the one that patched my hole. He had put worst was seeing him underneath this thing putting the elbows back in the pipes and fixing them. And he just gives this big meeting.
After that harsh donkey kick.
Yeah, 5 donkey kicks. But like it was like that stuff along with people putting toilet paper in the urinals and stuff. He had this big speech with us. And listen, guys, I have kids. Yeah. Because you guys had to stay here a couple hours later, and spend time with the kids. We're like, oh shit, man, that kind of sucks. None of these attempts were working, so.
So you just got out.
Yeah, I got out. Yeah,
that was it.
That was it, man.
Have you written a strongly worded letter to that place to help the guys still in there,
dude? I said that every time the first time I was in there, and everyone says it, but once you get out,
it's just like, fuck that.
I kind of want to though.
Nah, fuck it, you're out.
How we're treated in there is so unfair because it's privately owned. Like I said,
that's terrible.
And it's just
privately owned shit.
What they do is really not. They're not. It's unhumane. Some of the stuff they do to us. How they feed us. It's horrible, man. And just
dude, the reviews,
someone needs to step up.
The reviews when you go to the one Kintalk place, people Google review it, I guess, to kind of get like their grievances out. It's so fucking funny. The one lady's like it's like where the fuck is it? The one was like a bunch of Muslim bitches. It's so fun. Very lazy staff. This place is a joke. The guards it's 1-star review. The one was a 3-star, very lazy staff. The other one's a 1-star. This place is a joke. The guards are wastes of space. They're too busy hanging out talking with each other. To make matters worse, most of them are Muslim that work there. The blacks get to cut the line.
Sounds like the white supremacists got a hold of Google. Yeah. Sounds like they got a hold of something.
This is a Google review. The blacks get to cut the line during visiting hours. The workers watch them do it and just laugh like they're old friends. They get special privileges. They're just saying basically like it's better for black people.
Such a fucking funny white
response. That's another
response.
thing too, man. We're in Kensington, and a lot of white guys try pulling, oh, this is racist.